Now you're listening to wrestling news that matters, from people you want to hear it from, deep from within the confines of the internet. Covering WWE like no one else, and covering TNA because no one else will. You are listening to the best in the world, Ring Rust Radio!
Brad Maddox.
I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning.
Radio, the best goddamn wrestling radio show on Spreaker, on the internet, in the whole goddamn universe, folks! Woo! Donald Wood feeling fine, looking fine, and feeling fine, baby, woo! Mike Chiari did a very soft intro last week. I fucking thought I had to counteract that with a little bit of pizzazz. Brandon Galvin, you've served cunt in the pre-show, but you're back. So how you feeling?
I missed last week already.
Yeah, I don't. On my
That's a radio show on the internet.
We're a radio show on the internet, yeah. Uh-huh. Remember when that used to be a thing? Like you'd have to be on a website at a certain time to hear people do something?
No.
Yeah, a podcast.
Yeah, no, this was before. It was like internet radio. I actually remember it because I was listening to people talk about Bigfoot one time. Guys, before we get into talking about Bigfoot again like it's attention horrors, we have to talk about the most important thing of the week. What this show was founded on, what we were here to do. Mike, Mayweather Pacquiao 2, dude.
No.
Let's go, dude. Pac-Man is gonna finally get that win he deserved the first time, dude.
I'm not even gonna argue about it this time because I legit don't care. I was right the first time, but that's all that matters.
Let me tell you something. In 2011, there was a heated discussion about this very subject matter. 2026, here we fucking go again. Like I'm playing San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto. Here we go again, dude.
Two geriatric fucks going at it.
Pacquiao's gonna beat him like he's a gay, dude. He's gonna take him
Yikes.
down. He is. He doesn't like them, and he doesn't like Mayweather. He loves the payday, though. But real quick,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Who you got?
How much money has Mayweather blown that he has to do this?
You see the other fight he has?
No, who is it?
Oh, the exhibition against Tyson?
No, there's another one.
Oh.
There's a third one.
I
In
can't
between
keep
these
track.
two.
In between it? Yeah, this dude needs money like a motherfucker, apparently.
He fought like John Gotti's fucking grandson or some shit.
I do remember that, dude. He was a boxer. At least. When I first heard it, I was like, I assumed it was just a guy on the street who was like, I'm the toughest kid in New Jersey, you know, right? Like,
then they did some like WWE shit where Gotti got DQ'd or something.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
that's how it works now. What's his name? Jake Paul? He ruined boxing again.
I kind of agree with that.
He did. Well, it was ruined before, but he like re-ruined it by making everything like you never know what's. He took the line that was like this is a real sport and this is not WWE, and he made it not there anymore. So now I don't ever know. Okay, Mike, boxing talk. This is what we were founded on. BJ, we have a schedule.
Yeah, we're going to talk wrestling. That's what we are, a wrestling podcast.
Oh, yeah, well, that's what we became. But initially, this podcast was founded to talk about Pacquiao and Mayweather.
Combat sports, I guess, is what you would say.
Yeah, but it was that topic. No one would shut the fuck up. It was the biggest boxing match in years, dude.
Well, and you would talk about UFC also, and I would, like, bow out for that.
You would just, like, roll your eye. We could hear eye roll. We're just fucking, like, what does that sound? It's eye roll.
The only time I talked was when, like, CM Punk was about to have a fight, and I said he was going to get smashed.
He got smashed, dude. He's so embarrassing. Such a piece of shit. Not worth it all, a headline.
Great wrestler, though.
Nope. BJ?
Nope. Well, We're gonna review WWE Elimination Chamber. We're gonna talk a lot about WWE, AEW. We have Dirt Sheet Busters and Mike Carr brings us the lies and rumors going on pro wrestling. Tells you why they're fucking dumb like Donnie. We have the WWE Fantasy Standings update, fan email, and so much more.
Fan email, singular. Mike?
Do you enjoy a confusing listening experience where you're not really quite sure what
C-word almost
the subject
immediately.
matter is?
C-word almost immediately.
Almost.
Then you must be a big fan of Ring Rust Radio. Check us out anywhere you get your podcasts. Interact with us on Twitter at Ring Rust Radio. Send us an email. Be part of the show. ringrustradio@gmail.com. Also, buy our merchandise, ProWrestlingTees.com/ringrustradio. So many great t-shirt designs, including Cut Your Dick! Last week we cut the dick out, and it was such an enjoyable show, but the dick is back, unfortunately.
Can't kill this dick.
Return of the dick.
I'm like Blue Chew. I get it hard because it won't otherwise. That's not wrestling.
Support us at patreon.com/ringrustradio. You can hear ad-free episodes, sign for fantasy drafts and brackets, make us watch wrestling-related movies and pay-per-views, and so much more. You can also check out Ring Rust Radio on YouTube for clips from Triple R Gaming. If you'd like to join in a gaming session, email ringrustradio@gmail.com. Donnie, I heard you skipped out on a session last week.
Yes, I did. Very sick. So I had quadrilateral viral pneumonia.
You skipped out on the show, too. I was almost dead, and I was here.
Yeah, well, the voodoo chants didn't work. I'll tell you that fucking much. Everything I learned in New Orleans.
Bitch.
Yeah, I know. I did too. Fucking none of the spells worked. Ring Rust Radio YouTube. It's a thing, and it's on the internet. Check it out. Let's talk wrestling.
We're gonna put this all in order. From LW to Dark, we about to have a discussion about the one true sport. Who's selling the finish? Does this make sense in the art? Tell me who botched, who rocked, who's cashing in on the marks. These takes are uncut, man, they're pure and they're raw. Blow up like dynamite, have you smacked down on the floor. On a collision course with the number one source. Now let's head back to the ring for the latest report. Ring Rust.
Guys, listen, I have been very sick. Viral pneumonia. Mike has been very sick, but I've been very sick. So I've been on medicine. I have been sober as can be because I can't smoke and I don't do gummies. So I haven't had any weed in me in like 3 weeks. This might be the longest I've gone without weed in my system in my adult life. Okay? I haven't drank at all. I am as sober as Mike. I am seeing clearly. Honestly, I feel like shit more than ever. This world sucks. Don't love it. Here's what I found out being sober and watching wrestling. I don't like it. Wrestling is not good anymore. It's not what we were chasing. I feel like we're a drug addict, speaking of drugs, chasing that high that we had before, and it's never the same. It's never the same. It's a shell of what we
from childhood?
Yeah, right? Like
everything's better when you're a kid, though.
No, but I mean, like, there's still shows and shit you can watch where you're like, man, I like that show. That's one of my favorite shows ever. Even though you like different shows as a kid, you still could like this now. Like, wrestling itself, when I watch, like, I like sports more now than I did when I was a kid, right? I like them in a different way, but I like them more. You know, I'm focused more on my local sports, but when it comes to wrestling, I just don't enjoy it as much. I roll my eyes. I make noises all the time now. And watching it sober, man, it's not good, dude. It's just not good. And the culmination of that was Elimination Chamber. A dog shit show. And I'm going to say this right here. WrestleMania 42 sucks. This shit sucks. The build sucks. I have never been less excited for a WrestleMania in my life.
True.
In my life, dude. So I think it's been a rough week.
Early years of this podcast and what we were watching.
No, because I had you guys and we were best friends, 3 best friends doing this together. Okay?
We're not best friends.
No, we're jaded as fuck. All of us are dying inside and outside at this rate. We are fucking mentally beaten down by our jobs, by our lives, by the realities of the world we live in. Shit sucks now. And wrestling is really
off a fucking bridge.
It's a reflection. I don't want anybody to jump off the bridge. Don't be suicidal. Suicide's never the answer. But wrestling maybe should fucking put a bullet in its mouth. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying it's not as good as it used to be. Elimination Chamber. Spoiler alert. 4 out of 4.
String itself up on some exercise equipment.
After taking out Triple H and family. Listen, 4 out of 10. I'm going to spoil it. spoiling this a little bit, this is 4 out of 10. Elimination Chamber sucked. But let's get into it. I don't know why it's the smallest. Let me click it. Does it get bigger if I click it? Holy shit, it did. Well, let's start with the girls. Rhea Ripley wins.
Where it started?
And the match was fine, kind of fucking boring, and I thought very, very predictable. I felt like there was no real shot. It just, I don't know. I don't
agree with that.
This didn't feel very fucking. It didn't feel very special.
So I thought it was a good match. I was really impressed with, honestly, above anybody in the match, Raquel. And we talk about Raquel Rodriguez all the time and how we've liked her for a long time. People have tried to shit on her, say she wasn't that good in NXT, say she's not that good now. She's a great powerhouse in the women's division, and I thought she really shined through in this match. And I hope that eventually she does get the chance to be like on top and to be a women's champion. But with that said, I think this was a great decision having Rhea Ripley win. BG, you and I talked about this last week, and our discussion was we think Tiffany Stratton's going to win, but Rhea Ripley winning would be very interesting, and I would say more interesting for WrestleMania. This was before, of course, Rhea and Io dropped the tag team titles, and when that happens, I'm like, well, now there's some real legs and a possibility for this to happen. Still it comes down to Rhea and Tiffany Stratton, could go either way. I like the choice to go with Rhea Ripley. Tiffany and Jade, they had a feud, they had some solid matches, but it's not something I was interested in seeing again for WrestleMania. I think Rhea's the right call. She is your top star. She gets the biggest reactions. She's your.
But I don't care about her versus Jade at all.
Well, they're starting.
I know. I don't care one bit. And honestly, the social media stuff sucked. I don't want to. Why stop the work? Shoot dumb shit. Give me storyline reasons on programming that I can get behind. Stop with this work. Shoot dumb bullshit.
He says the complete opposite when it comes to AEW.
Right.
Cool. So Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill, they don't make any sense together.
Something to try to go viral, to try to make people care about this in a short amount of
time. Stop always trying to go viral. Fucking, I hate that shit. I don't care that you're trying to do this online.
Did it not get people talking immediately? It did. So it's mission accomplished so far, and we'll see where they go from there.
Completely unintentional. It does not translate to anything.
Rhea and Jade is the most interesting direction that you could go in because Rhea is your top star. Jade is trying to get to that point. People are going to be behind Rhea. Rhea is the most popular person you have on your roster, damn near. So I'm fine with that. I'm sad that her and Io are basically broken up at this point. And I have concerns about what it means for Io. But I do think that you have Rhea Ripley. She should be in this type of match and not facing like the fucking Bella Twins at WrestleMania. So because of that, I'm happy that they went in that direction.
It's what you did with CM Punk and Roman Reigns. You took your biggest stars, whether it makes sense or not, you put them together, and now you're going to try to shoehorn.
Well, I don't think it makes any less sense than any other option you had.
No, you should have been building for months prior to this to culminate in a WrestleMania moment, not building it 5 minutes before.
But here's the thing: when somebody wins the Royal Rumble, it's not always the culmination of months or years of build. And this is the equivalent of that. It's winning Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, you made the Elimination Chamber feel important because you don't have actual storylines here. The truth is, Mike, what this should be is it should be. Hey! I'm talking now.
Here's the thing.
It's the culmination. WrestleMania is. Hold on. Let me say something. WrestleMania.
Because you're not getting it. Because if you look at it, okay, one of the Royal Rumble winners, Liv going for Stephanie McMahon, that didn't have a previous build, and this didn't have a previous build. But Roman winning the Rumble, he had previous things with CM Punk. And then
he had nothing
Orton
before with
CM
Punk, really. They had looked at each other once.
With McIntyre. So you have some stuff that had previous build, some stuff that's starting anew. That's how it goes.
The match between Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill means nothing to anybody, unless you're talking about just the fact that your bigger names, your current champion and your fucking biggest name are now together in a storyline.
The match is in this weekend.
Hey! I'm fucking talking, BJ. Sit your fucking ass down. I let him go first because he asked nicely. So the truth
Fucking
is,
7 minutes of
WWE,
nonsense.
the reason WrestleMania 42, the build to it, blows assholes is because nothing has been built long term. WWE, who you guys touted as one of the best because the Bloodline storyline and their long term
No, WWE
storytelling
is the
has
best.
absolutely failed at every fucking turn, building long term storylines heading into WrestleMania 42, which is the reason why the road to WrestleMania blows, and this pay-per-view, this WrestleMania, will not be any good.
It's damn near 2 months until WrestleMania.
And it sucks. So, cool, yeah. Shoehorn your shit in. Make people care because they're fucking sheeple, but that's fine. Did you have something to say about the girl? Oh, by the way, real quick. Want to say this real quick. Tiffany Stratton, Kiana James. There's definitely a concerted effort by WWE going more towards looks and less towards in-ring ability. Don't know how you want to fucking frame
Tiffany
that.
Stratton doesn't
But
have
the truth
ability.
is, she's fine, but she was definitely selected on looks and then taught how to wrestle.
Kiana,
There's
Kiana
100.
James
Hold on.
is
Hey, excuse me.
Incredible athlete.
There's 100% move from the top fucking wrestlers to how they look, and then we'll teach them to wrestle. So just don't be a hypocrite when it comes to women and shit like that. You still just want to see TNA. We're all the same. Stop lying and saying you care about progressiveness. You celebrate Magic City, Atlanta Hawks.
Pretty much
When the Atlanta
woman
Hawks
in WWE is attractive.
Cool. When you have the Atlanta Hawks Magic City night and you support that, you don't really support women. So fuck you.
I support that.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, because you're a fucking hypocrite. Both sides of your mouth. Mike? BJ, whatever your name is?
It's insane that within 20 minutes you've ruined this fucking show, and last week was so much better. I
We
wish
had
you
such
would just
fun
retire.
conversations last week.
This is insane conversation. A pay-per-view that is almost 2 months away is being complained about that there is no build and that things are happening out of nowhere for a pay-per-view that just had 2 number 1 contendership matches. That's the whole fucking point, is to set up your championship matches. They're nearly 2 months away.
Yeah, because you haven't done any actual work, so you have a
Well,
pay-per-view
exactly.
that just tells you what number 1
Donnie
contenders
What
are.
Donnie wanted was them to make it blatantly fucking obvious who was going to win, and then there's no drama. And then he would cry about that.
Doesn't make any sense of what's being said. If the pay-per-view was in 3 weeks, it wouldn't
You going to talk about the girls, or are we going to move on?
I thought it was a good match. Rhea Ripley is a great choice because she's your top star. Selfishly, I want Tiffany to win for fantasy. Doesn't matter. Rhea Ripley won. They're building something now because she's number 1 contender. I am thrilled that her and Io are not going to be a team anymore. I have to see them fucking hugging every 3 seconds.
I just didn't want them to lose to the
Well,
fucking
so you're the
Bella
one
twins.
pervert on the internet who doesn't like that?
I like it.
I'm the
but
one
I'll be
who
the first
doesn't
to
like
admit it.
Everybody. Listen, that's all I want is people just be honest these days. Everybody wants to say these things in like pseudo terms. Just say what you say. God damn it. AJ Lee defeated Becky Lynch in another, circle jerk kind of situation here. It was a fine match. It was whatever. Becky Lynch just put over AJ Lee for no good fucking reason instead of AJ Lee and Becky Lynch putting over other people at the same. It is what it is. AJ Lee with the title does nothing for me. Her whole return, honestly, is nothing to me. It means nothing. It was just done to placate CM Punk. It's just, she wasn't as big of a star as you remember.
You were begging for
She
a
wasn't
AEW,
as big of a star as she
100%.
as she thought she was back then, or WWE says she was, honestly.
Here's the reality with AJ.
Yeah, she's a name, and that's fine. In the women's division, there aren't many because you didn't care about him for 100 years.
It's the conversation we had when she came back, which is she was a big fish in a small pond in terms of women's wrestling in WWE when she was there previously.
Yeah.
And she was clearly the biggest star, and she was, I think clearly
she was
the
not
best.
clear. The Bella Twins were
Clearly
bigger
the best
stars.
they had at
She
that
was the
time.
best in ring, but that wasn't
and
good.
The question was, how would she translate to now when the women are arguably better than the men in WWE? And
No, I don't know about that.
I think that she's done a solid job, but she's obviously not any longer the big fish in the small pond. Like, she
She's
has
mid
to
as
play
fuck.
catch
Say
up.
it. She's mid. She's fucking mid.
I mean,
If she's catch up, she's that shitty kind without the
first singles
salt.
match she's had in 10 years. It wasn't a bad match. It wasn't anything spectacular. I have no problem with her winning, because you had the feel-good moment with her and Punk winning in Chicago and had the little celebration,
Very
which
cool.
was nice. And my assumption is, honestly, that Becky will win the title back at WrestleMania. And thinking about it, because I thought that Becky was going to win by cheating and then AJ was going to win at WrestleMania. This way might prove to be better, because if AJ's just going to be part-time, not going to be around after WrestleMania, you don't want her winning the title at WrestleMania because, she's not going to be there to defend it. So I think we get back to her and Becky at WrestleMania, potentially maybe in like a triple threat situation though, because I thought it was very interesting on Raw. Becky was not on, and AJ said she wants to defend the title against all comers, and they're going to have a number one contenders match next week. What I would like to see is maybe Bayley wins that. We get to Bayley versus AJ on an upcoming episode of Raw. Becky fucks that up, and we get a triple threat with Bayley, Becky, and AJ at WrestleMania. So you make sure this time you get fucking Bayley on the card, and she has the built-in rivalry with Becky, and it's very well documented, her relationship with AJ, so I think it makes sense on a lot of fronts.
A great way to put over Youngtown. Combined age between the three of them, 175. That's crazy.
Do you or do you not?
That's crazy. BJ?
You're complaining about Bayley?
BJ?
Just so I'm clear, you're complaining about Bayley being in the championship match at WrestleMania?
No, I'm saying that the combined age of the three women involved would be 175, which is a great use of your putting.
I think it would be like 105, not 170.
I don't know. They seem pretty old.
Okay, and what's the combined age of Rhea and Jade Cargill?
A lot less, probably. I don't know.
Okay, so there you go. So shut the fuck up. You're just fucking annoying on every single thing you say. I do agree with you about AJ Lee.
Look at this fucking piece of shit.
She has not been that great. I didn't really care for her promo, but I thought the match was fun, and it was surprising
the
that
best
she
thing
won.
she ever did was get punched by Biggie. I'm sorry to say it.
It's fucked up.
For a second, I thought you were talking about Notorious B.I.G. I was like, what
I'm
the
not
fuck
sure
is he
why.
talking
Came back
about?
from the dead. And...
Yeah,
Because you said Biggie, and I was like, what?
Biggie.
You definitely said it like
now I get
Biggie.
It. Right, okay. I'm not crazy. But I was surprised that AJ won because I figured, obviously, CM Punk will win, so you're going to have both of them win in Chicago.
Yeah, it's a circle jerk, yeah.
And I like Mike's idea. I didn't think about that. I was actually really hoping for maybe Io to get a championship match against AJ at WrestleMania. But I like the triple threat idea.
Julia?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's a way to give a token day one thing for the hardcore fans who care about wrestling. Instead of doing Becky Lynch against Io and Julia against AJ.
Hold on, do you have a problem with Io and Julia?
No, it's just it's going to be the third match on day one of a 2-day spectacular, so it's just what it is.
I mean, don't you want it to be a stacked card or no?
I just think, I think that's a great way to fucking placate the fucking hardcore fans.
What does that mean?
Did
you just learn the word placate?
Me and ChatGPT been talking. I have a word a day calendar. Placate was on Thursday. CM Punk defeated Finn Balor by pinfall. Super predictable. The match is fine.
Match was very good.
The match was fine. Finn Balor's given his all, and CM Punk is definitely getting old. CM Punk just seems like he's lost a step in the ring. Finn Balor, very much
lost a
still
step
great.
Compared to when? Compared to like 2010 or 2005?
I mean, honestly, even compared to what we were getting in AEW, stuff with MJF.
Brother, here we go.
Well, no, I think he was getting frail then. We saw it in his match with Hangman. His run with AEW was not what it was in 2010. And
he's been honestly a lot healthier in WWE since he came back from his most recent injury, which was a long time ago.
He's the same wrestler. When he's available to go, he's the same wrestler, except slower, more plodding.
For a year and a half straight.
Let me tell you something. This match was good because Finn Balor was good. CM Punk is slow and plodding, and he is not as good as. Honestly, he was never the best in-ring guy, but he is not. Yeah, no shit, and he looks like fucking trash sometimes, dude. I'm sorry, brother. He's just not that. From an in-ring perspective, CM Punk is a shell of the person he once was, dude. And listen, when you got guys like Finn Balor going against him, they're gonna bump their ass off, make this guy look like $1 billion. I can't wait to see Finn Balor in AEW.
Punk as a worker is who you think he is.
I
think he's washed, as the kids say.
You think Punk was doing insane shit? Like, he wrestles very similar to how he always has.
No, he's definitely slowed a whole bunch. He's not nearly
high cardio, run around, do crazy shit.
Oh, I understand. Listen, look at you trying to tell me. I saw him far before you ever knew who he was.
He wrestles the same style he always has.
No, yes. Listen, he's brittle.
Why he's still able to do it at such a high level.
Yeah, that's just incorrect. Like I said, he looks like a shell of the person he was before. And the match was fine. It was, like I said.
He's having better matches now than he'd had for the majority of his first run in WWE. That's reality.
I think he's going
Tommy.
against better people for sure. I think the talent in 2010 was John Cena, and he sucked, and Edge sucked. So the truth is, like, it is
Edge
what it is.
sucked.
I'd much rather have match against Finn Balor and stuff like that. Yeah,
Edge
of course.
catches strays.
I'm just speaking realities. I guess you guys can't handle it. It's your
Clearly
fucking
not.
problem.
You know,
the
Donnie,
match
you
was
know-
fine.
I
I'm ready to move on.
Donnie, you know the Snickers commercial? Like, get a Snickers, you're hungry, not yourself. Go get a fucking blunt and shut the fuck up.
No, this
But he is being himself. That's the
I was
problem.
gonna say this is as honest as I think I've ever been here. So
It's clearly you're very dishonest the
As
whole time.
honest as I think I've ever been.
For 25 minutes.
All
it's
you do is
complete
lie, so
dishonesty.
how do you know? How can you
yes,
differentiate?
I mean it's everything's kind of veiled. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm like a coyote. I don't know. I'll just go kill. Yeah, match whatever. Let's go. You ready to talk about the boys now?
I'm ready for you to
You have
lead the
anything-
podcast.
Uh,
It's
You have
fucking
anything to
annoying.
say about that match, BG?
I thought it was a good match.
Cool.
Jesus Christ.
Cool.
It was the most obvious match.
Yeah, no,
Right,
it's,
it was
this is the most obvious match. Randy
This was the
Orton.
most obvious match? What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Everybody thought Cody was gonna. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
no, so, I was
What
being
do you
sarcastic. Cody Rhodes was supposed
No,
to
you
win this
weren't.
match, right? But Randy Orton winning makes this worse
Better,
because,
predictable.
no, it doesn't.
Better.
Because,
Way
no,
better. What?
Cody Rhodes is
Even worse.
Cody Rhodes is gonna be injected in that, right? We believe that?
Okay,
Obviously.
on Friday.
Okay, so just making it a triple threat
So
by
how
doing
does this
this.
work?
This is just, listen, I don't care
Dude,
about this.
Dude,
LA
this is
Knight,
what we
LA
needed.
Knight.
What we needed to avoid was Cody versus Drew straight up, and we have avoided that.
Listen, LA Knight, so like I said, give it to somebody who deserves it more than Randy Orton. Randy Orton's fine. He doesn't need it. He's not going to win.
Randy
He's
Orton-
there to
He's
take
got
pinfall.
history with Cody. and
I
he's got
get
history
it,
with
but like,
Drew.
this is,
What,
why
you just
wouldn't you give
crying
it?
like a
Big
little
star.
fucking bitch?
LA
about
Knight-
having
has
history?
Listen,
Hold on, Randy Orton
listen.
has done nothing at WrestleMania for like years. So
Cool,
give
cool,
him a shot.
Cool. LA Knight, Javon Evans, Trick Williams, even Logan Paul would have been better options in this
No,
situation
wouldn't.
than
You
Randy
think
All
Logan
of
Orton.
those
Paul
guys
and
would have been
Drew
randomly
McIntyre?
thrown in, and you were just crying about that.
You're just, what do you
10
mean?
years ago.
Randy Orton, in this situation, while he has history, he isn't fucking interacting with these people at the time.
Yes,
This
he
is random
is.
too.
We've
Now,
for weeks.
Trick Williams.
Cost him his match against Aleister Black the week before.
LA Knight. Yeah, no shit, they telegraphed it. That's what I'm, it
And
doesn't.
him and Cody are like,
Come on.
It's like fucking how Roman Reigns and Seth are always going to be linked.
Cool.
That's how
LA
basically
Knight
Cody
would have,
beat
LA
WWE.
Knight would have been infinitely better winner in this situation.
Dude, you're so off the mark here, and I
Honestly,
love LA Knight.
Trick Williams, honestly, anybody but
You're so
Randy
far off the
Orton and
mark.
Cody Rhodes. Honestly, I almost feel like I just would have preferred just going Cody.
Actual interesting discussion here.
Oh my god. It's so annoying.
To me, this is my match of the night, and it's because a large part of it is because we had this unexpected ending. Like, it seemed obvious that Cody was going to win, and then the hope coming out of that would be that they would find a way to make it a multi-man match at WrestleMania, because Cody versus Drew it ain't hitting as a one-on-one singles feud and match. But we totally avoided that because we have Randy winning. And Drew getting involved. And BG, you and I discussed this last week. Like, you know, you said it. Like, I think the only way that they can kind of get around this is, you know, Drew McIntyre keeps interfering, keeps getting involved in shit, and Nick Aldis is basically just like, you know what? You got to fucking face all these guys. And I kind of think that's where we're heading. Like, I love that the post-show stuff with Aldis and Drew and Aldis being pissed and forcing him to defend the title against Cody coming up on SmackDown this week. I thought all that was very well done. I thought the finish to this was well done, and I liked Seth Rollins' appearance. I wasn't expecting
There we
Seth
go.
Rollins to show up at this show.
Okay.
It's
All
been
right.
like
It
like
was
4 months
it was
ago.
widely
All right.
speculated heading into the show.
No, it
wasn't at all actually.
It was. Yes,
like
I wrote an article about it like 6 days prior, but that's fine.
No,
We'll
you
be
didn't.
telling.
So
No, I did.
like,
Yes, I did.
4 months removed from surgery, and he's back already, which was awesome. I thought that was very well done. And then that kind of set up Drew being able to get into the chamber and be able to influence the finish of the match. So Orton, I think, is a great choice, and I think he is the right choice because he wasn't going to have anything significant at WrestleMania. Now he's in a title match. He's going for number 15. He's trying to move up that ladder for most all-time world title wins. And he's going against a guy in Drew who he has a lot of history with and who's been screwing him over lately. And maybe Cody, who he obviously has a ton of history with. And I think that what ends up happening is the Cody versus Drew match, it's fuck finish. Maybe Jacob Fatu gets involved in that. And I think we end up getting a fatal 4-way at WrestleMania with Randy, Fatu, Cody, and Drew McIntyre. And that is the best case scenario, far better than Cody against Drew.
Yeah, I agree with that. BJ?
Yep. Yeah, very unpredictable because we thought Cody was guaranteed to win this months ago. We knew he wasn't going to win the Royal Rumble. We said he's going to get in from the Elimination Chamber. We've been saying this for weeks and weeks and weeks. They gave us a swerve. We're still going to get to the same point, but having Randy involved is so much better because of his history with everyone. Again, the storyline of him trying to now chase John Cena, that's his mission before he retires. That's a great storyline until he retires. And Drew getting involved, that was very fun. Seth Rollins getting back here, that was great, and a great way to continue that feud with the Vision and Logan Paul, which they had Logan Paul in there when everyone was pissed off about Jay going in. So I thought that was a fun swerve on SmackDown.
Right, that was well done. That was obviously supposed to be fucking Bronson Reed running train on everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely. So I thought they did a great job with the main event. It was, to me, by far the best match, and a great way to end the show in such an unpredictable way. And I enjoyed the post-show of still having it continue, because a lot of times some of the post-show was not that great, but Drew getting involved with Nick Aldis, like you said, Mike, and then sending up the match for SmackDown immediately. And as we all think, it's going to be at least a triple threat. I agree that Jacob Fatu gets in. I think it'll be very interesting to see if Sami Zayn gets involved, though. He has history here.
Six-man Armageddon, Hell in a Cell.
Get involved, or maybe Sammy and
Mm-hmm.
Trick Williams, because they've been interacting a lot.
Yep. Get Trick Williams a massive fucking spot in the match that you just know he's not going to win, but get him on a big WrestleMania stage and championship match in his first 3 months up. That's how you push somebody. I love that he was in Elimination Chamber. He has interactions. He has some of the best reactions of anybody on the show. He's only been up from NXT for a few months. Why not push him? Why not put him in the match, even though he's not going to win? It's perfectly fine.
It's the LA Knight thing. I'm so afraid they're gonna do to him what they did to Carmelo Hayes, and you're just like, you know what you're doing, right?
I think if you watch it all, Trick's been handled way better than Carmelo Hayes.
For sure. But eventually, Carmelo Hayes just, even when he was being pushed at a time, just kind of faded back again. It's just nothing,
and also to be fair to the situation here, I love Carmelo, but he's never gotten reactions the way that Trick is getting on the main roster.
But I still think he's better on the mic, and I think he's better in the ring. So I think that you not pushing him.
Who's better on the mic?
Carmelo Hayes.
Then Trick Williams?
Trick is better on the mic.
I
think Melo's very good. Trick is one of the best in the company.
That's fine. All right, so match moment, overall grade.
My favorite match was the main event. Favorite moment was Randy Orton winning amid the chaos at the end because of the shock factor there. Overall grade, I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
BJ.
Favorite match was the main event. Favorite moment was Seth Rollins coming back. Mm-hmm. And actually, take it back. Favorite moment is Cody losing.
There you go. Yeah.
It's a great moment. And overall grade, 6.5 out of 10.
My match was the boys. Moment was Randy Orton getting the win. And overall,
you hated that, what?
Overall grade 4 out of 10.
You just cried about it.
Nah, it's still, you guys talked me into it a little bit more.
Oh, God, okay.
You did.
Wow,
so you never stood for anything if you were that easily persuaded.
No, new facts were presented.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have to be pliable. If you thought you wouldn't attack Iran, but tomorrow you found out their nuclear program was going, you'd fucking bomb the shit out of them probably.
I'm sorry?
More WWE.
We're talking about wrestling.
Rollins, I'm wrestling with the facts, brother.
Okay.
Seth
you
Rollins.
sure do wrestle with the facts, and you always job to him.
That's not true, dude. I put him over. Seth Rollins curb stomped Paul Heyman. He got all bloody.
Fun.
It was more.
That was a great segment.
It was less blood than I anticipated, though. You know what I mean?
There was more blood than I anticipated.
Less blood than I anticipated.
Seth sending out like all the decoys to draw out Logan Paul and Austin Theory, and then hitting Heyman with the chair, Shield breakup style, and then the stomp and the blood. LA Knight commandeering the fucking ambulance and driving off.
They're just giving him so many
follow up on that.
So many token moments. You know what I mean? Instead of giving the guy an actual championship run.
Great moment.
Great opener, and a lot happened on this Raw.
What are we thinking with Seth? My thought is that their hope is that Braun Breaker still makes it back in time and they can go with that. and I guess that Logan Paul is the backup plan. I don't want that because we already had that at WrestleMania.
Yeah. I mean, but it seems feasible.
If they have, they might be forced into that situation, but hopefully we get Braun back.
Maybe he comes, maybe Bad Bunny, he can stomp Bad Bunny or something.
Bad Bunny's going to join the division?
Jelly Roll? I don't know. Listen, someone has to do the fucking job here. He's got to curb stomp somebody, dude. Get somebody from the music world.
Mike, I really liked our idea that we had last week of him being the one to answer Brock's open challenge, but since we're not at that, I just don't know if Braun can really come back in time. He had Seth Rollins now basically push himself to get ready for WrestleMania. I agree, I really don't want to see Logan Paul, and they do have a backup because it seems like they're setting up Logan and Austin Theory against the Usos for the championship.
That's what it felt like to me also.
And that's also not a match I want to see, to be honest.
I don't mind that one. That one's okay.
But
the problem is, like, how long did we want it to be Braun and Bronson, and then we, like, never got that? Them going for the tag team titles, and then they're going to go with the backup team to go for the tag team titles.
Who did you guys decide was going against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania?
I went with Obafemi is my choice.
We kind of didn't yet.
I got Gunther.
Yeah, we threw out a lot of possibilities, but my choice was Obafemi.
My first thought was it's the way you get Gunther out of killing people. Here's the thing. Gunther needs something, right? And right now the gimmick is everybody he wrestles, he just kills to death, right? Like, but with Brock Lesnar, he can.
I think Gunther's locked in after last night. I think Gunther's Rey Mysterio.
Interesting.
That was my.
Because we're continuing the retirement thing.
Is that a retirement match?
Maybe, and I think it makes all the sense in the world because it's his entire gimmick. He's retired 3 legends in the past year. And then Dragon Lee's going after him this week to get back for what he did to AJ. Dragon Lee's buddies with Rey Mysterio.
But this could be a little temporary thing while you wait for him to
pulls off Dragon Lee's mask. Like, to me, that makes it blatantly obvious it's going to be Rey.
I just think it shouldn't be. I think Gunther and Brock.
Why do you say
he doesn't? Because here's the thing. Right now, Gunther, everybody he fights, he just retires, right? And like at some point, that's going to run its course. You're not going to be able to just retire everybody unless you bring them back.
Okay, well, same thing with the Randy Orton's legend killer.
Well, here's my thing. Well, that's how you kill this right now. You have Gunther against Brock Lesnar, and he just beats him. He barely beats him, but he beats him. You know what I mean? And then he doesn't have to worry about retiring.
I think Gunther and Brock at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you do it at WrestleMania? You need it. You're not selling tickets.
You don't.
The shit blows.
They're not selling tickets.
Not to families. We'll get there.
You got Punk and Reigns. That's your fucking huge draw.
That's not a huge draw either. It's been.
That's not a huge draw.
The promos have been fine. Everybody's blown it out of proportion. And honestly, I think that again, it feels like it's Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill. They stood next to each other one time. I got no history here. I don't give a fuck about these. You can say the Shield stuff, but it's just.
Are you talking about Roman and Punk?
Yeah, does nothing for me.
Dude, Roman and Punk have nothing but history. What are you talking about?
It's nothing to me.
They literally faced each other in night 1 main event last year in a triple threat.
Yeah, it's again. Nothing.
The only brought it into WWE
besides all that shit you just said about all the history they have, they got none.
Well, listen, they got this means nothing to me.
2 War Games matches.
Watching them talk.
CM Punk brought him into the fucking company. Storyline.
Listen, when you play WWE,
holy shit.
when you play WWE 2K and you simulate it, and then you get like Jey Uso against fucking like. Val Venus, right? You're like, what the fuck? How do we get to this?
Just not in the game.
Roman Reigns and CM Punk is that level of like, what are we doing here? Why are they together? It doesn't make any sense to me. Right. You know what? Can I say something? You say it's your night 2 main event, right? And it will be, but to me, not at all. That is a night 1 co-main event. At best, dude. At best.
You just said that the match doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's just listen.
What do you mean? Yeah,
you can justify it.
The champion is the number 1 contender. What are
you can justify it if you want to. That's your decision. But it really does nothing for anybody. It's not making Roman Reigns look bigger. He's already a top star, and it's CM Punk. It's nothing. You could use both of those guys in other situations to improve the rest of the roster, but you're not doing that. You're doing this again. This circle jerk of just like, look at me, look at what I'm doing, look what I'm doing.
So 2 top stars are never allowed to face each other.
Well, when it doesn't, when you're shoehorning it in to make WrestleMania feel bigger,
shoehorning it in, it's the biggest thing you can do.
But again, where's the year of build to this?
In the
That's
entire
important of a
wrestling
2-night main
industry,
event. You know what I
I'm
mean?
telling you this right now. In the entire wrestling industry, aside from like The Rock or Stone Cold being in a match, Roman Reigns against CM Punk right now in 2026 is the biggest thing you can do.
No,
That's reality.
To me, name-wise, it on paper, I can see how it makes sense.
MJF.
That you have two top stars.
Every reason, everything you could possibly conceive, it's the biggest thing you could do.
Again, Mr. WWE himself,
Sorry. Still Adam Page, the guy who draws 200 fans when he's champion, so I gotta take it off of him every time.
Mr. WWE guy, because you're circle jerk to the money they make. From a monetary standpoint, it makes sense. From a storyline standpoint, it doesn't.
It's been the most compelling. It's been the most compelling programming in wrestling that we've seen in months, couple years at this point.
I mean, can I say that's very telling for WWE. Let's go on.
The entire business, not just WWE.
Cool. Penta and you want to talk to CM Punk, Roman, and all more before we go to Penta winning?
Absolutely incredible promo.
Circle jerk time.
It's wild that CM Punk wants to murder Roman Reigns just because Roman wants him to have a retirement tour in NXT.
So you wanted to read your thing?
Because you know it's going to unleash Roman, like, fucking flipping out. He's going to kill him like The Rock killed Cody Rhodes in the rain, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Very much.
I hope that happens.
Cool. Penta beat Dom Mysterio for the IC title.
Why do you do this podcast, by the way? Because you are
and then
shithouse and don't know shit.
Shithausen. Now you're suddenly going to be such a Danhausen fan.
PG. How much did Donnie cream his fucking pants when Danhausen came to AEW initially?
Well, actually, I was a fan of Danhausen on the independent scene where he was making money and doing very great, right? When he came to AEW.
And then he was rendered fucking nothing by AEW because they decided to keep him under contract for 3 years and never use him.
Actually, according to his interview with Chris Van Fleet, he was injured with a torn pectoral for over 9 months, and then his wife had a baby, and the company paid for his whole 6-month paternity leave. Didn't charge him for that. What he was charged for was, again, the time that he had injured, that they made him fill out, which happens all the time in WWE and AEW. So I'm not sure why you're talking about money like that.
He did not want his contract extended. He made that very clear.
But again, that's not up to him. Then don't tear your pectoral. WWE does the same thing.
But you told me AEW wouldn't be doing things like that.
I never said that. I don't know enough about the contract side of things to say things like that.
Okay.
Hey, Donnie.
It seems like an unnecessarily evil part of the business for whoever does it, but it seems like part of the business.
Hey, Donnie.
Yes, sir.
What's the article that you wrote that you said that Seth Rollins would be back at Elimination Chamber?
It might have been 2 weeks ago.
Because I can't find any of those articles.
Well, gobbledygook
about that.
The gobbledygooker vampire version, total bust here. That really was 100% one of the worst debuts. And listen, I was a Danhausen fan. I just think it's
until AEW told you not to be.
Well, no. Again, I liked him. I liked him when he was in AEW. Then I didn't see him. Right? And I'll probably like what he does in WWE because I think he's funny. Right? The problem is...
He is funny.
Here, the problem is, it's all the hypocrites like you, Mike, who didn't like him when he went to AEW, and now he shows up in WWE. Hold on. And you'll be... shut the fuck up. And you'll be sniffing his dick and sniffing whatever WWE feeds you.
And I thought Danhausen was funny. And I can tell you exactly my take on Danhausen. Is the second he tweeted Jangleman Jack Jerry, I was like, I like this fucking guy. That's hilarious. Okay? I like this guy. The only thing I ever criticized was AEW brings him in and involves him in a huge match with Adam Cole, and I believe it was a title match, and he's doing like fucking comedy shit in the middle of this serious match and ruining it. He was used fucking horribly in AEW and then not used at all. WWE, okay, it's been 2 appearances, had a very funny backstage appearance.
So you're already bending over backwards.
And then he curses Dominic, but you know what? WWE's strong enough to be like, let's not have him actually be involved in the fucking match, unlike AEW.
You're such a hypocrite, dude. You're talking out of both sides of your fucking mouth right now.
Not at all.
Fucking pick a lane, you fucking idiot. Jesus Christ.
Could you try it?
I did. I fucking listen. You're a hypocrite. You're saying the opposite of what you just said.
How am I saying the opposite?
It was in the middle of a champion.
He was fucking stupid for having him involved in a big match.
And he cursed the. Hold on.
Not to have him involved in a big match. Are you stupid?
You just said he cursed him and the title changed hands. So he literally was involved.
Dominic,
in a championship match, a very important match, changing hands.
It's a fucking joke. That's his whole character. That he's a fucking joke.
Listen, you liking one. Hold on.
However many weeks. Dominic, I was responsible for using the title because I cursed you.
Okay, let me tell you something.
It's a joke. Everybody knows it's not really a fucking curse.
And guess what? And just like him appearing hold on. Just like him appearing in the Adam Cole situation, it impacted. It impacted. Hey! If you brought up this subject, that's a pretty stupid thing for you to do. It's exactly the same thing. The fact that you like one over the other shows how big of a hypocrite. Hey, it shows how big of a hypocrite you are that you like one not the other. They're almost the exact same.
Did Danhausen come out during the fucking match or no?
I'm just saying.
Did he come out during
I'm
the
just
fucking
saying.
match?
It's
did
pretty
he have
wild.
Influence on the match? Yes or no?
How about BJ? Do you have anything else about Danhausen while we're yelling?
Yeah, I would chime in. I like Danhausen. I liked him in AEW. I never really knew much about him before AEW.
He sold shirts.
I did not like what happened at Elimination Chamber at all. I thought it was fairly boring. I thought it was odd. I thought there was no proper payoff to what it was because he didn't
like it either.
Well, he didn't do anything. There's no reason to be invested. I much enjoyed what they did on Raw, and now obviously hindsight is always going to be 2020. I wish the box wasn't just to be sent and delivered to Elimination Chamber. I wish it was sent to the Judgment Day, right? And maybe they fuck around with the box. They don't care about it. They think it's a joke, and then maybe he curses Finn Balor at Elimination Chamber, and he curses Dom on Raw, and now all these things are happening to Judgment Day. That would be a bit more interesting to me than what they did at Elimination Chamber, because what happened at Elimination Chamber, him just coming out with some dancers and then giving fucking Cole some teeth. It's just, I was like,
One was his wife.
Why would anyone be invested in what happened at Elimination Chamber is my point.
I think people that have an issue with the way they did things at Elimination Chamber, the way they debuted them, I think that they are totally fine to feel that way. I think the people who are acting in bad faith are the people that were expecting fucking Chris Jericho or somebody of major significance to debut by coming out of a crate. I mean, it was always not. It was never going.
Well, WWE was pushing it pretty hard. I thought there was a chance. People thought it was Chris Jericho.
Star debuting by coming out of a crate.
Can I just hold on? They never pushed that it would be Chris Jericho because
they never do. But that doesn't change people since 20. Since WrestleMania 20, it's been like this.
More importantly, if you think fucking future Hall of Famer, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, Chris Jericho, is going to pop out of a crate.
Hold on. He would 100% jump out of a crate. Hold on. He would 100% come out of a crate. It would be hilarious and it would be awesome. Don't even fucking pretend that. And also, listen, you can't do both. WWE can't start a feud virally and then also not even understand that people could think it's Chris Jericho. You're going to be so focused on online presence and shit. You can't have that. You can't pretend that's not happening. Oh, but hold on. But WWE has to be because here's the thing: the crowd booed. The crowd didn't care when they weren't yelling, and when they did, they were booing.
Because I think they didn't like the way it was done. They weren't interested by that.
Maybe they thought it was Jericho.
If Danhausen busted out of the crate and did something fun, I don't think it would have been booed.
Yeah, it sucked. We all agree it sucked. But the truth is, again, WWE can't use the internet, then pretend it doesn't exist in the same vein. You're going to have to just deal with the internet. Yes,
they've done nothing to suggest that Chris Jericho is coming.
I know exactly, but they have to be conscientious that that's what some people are going to think in the building, especially in Chicago.
All the rumors are that he's not coming right now.
If I'm WWE, I can't control what stupid fucking people think.
Oh, listen, you're trying to do it every time you start a feud online. So,
what does that have to do with Chris Jericho?
We talked about AJ Lee, and we talked about Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. We're for sure you think Junior Fatu, Jacob Fatu, whatever they call him. I agree with that. That's Fatal 4-Way.
Stroking out?
Honestly, yeah. I'm actually been standing this whole time, and this is probably the longest I've been standing in a couple weeks, so I'm having a time.
I would like for it to be a 6-pack challenge. Let's get Trick in there. Let's get Sammy in there. 6 wrestlers 5-all going against Drew, who he keeps fucking screwing over and has history with. I would much prefer that.
I think it'll be a 4-way, personally.
I think it's going to be a triple threat. I think it's Cody, Randy Orton, and Drew McIntyre.
You don't think Fatu gets involved?
So what would Jacob Fatu do? Does he answer
LA
Brock's
Knight.
Open Challenge?
LA Knight again.
Maybe. I mean, if Fatu doesn't get in, maybe it's him and Sammy, because Sammy kind of confronted Jacob Fatu and accused him of being the one to take out Jey Uso.
I just think you'd be shoehorning him in here a little bit. When you have, like, you're right about the history between the three of them.
Definitely not shoehorning.
But the history between
I can't yell anymore because my voice is
2 months of
shot.
being involved.
But here's the thing.
He's been literally at the epicenter of the entire fucking thing.
Orton, Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre. I think their history's enough. So I don't think you need to add him to the.
Jacob Fatu was attacked by one of Drew or Cody. We still don't know who. He's the reason that Drew beat Cody for the title.
He's got history
and
with
he's
Cody.
Trying to get his hands on.
Yeah,
Drew.
he's got more history with Cody and almost nothing with, not on the Randy Orton side as much either. So, and AJ Lee, we talked about Bailey. 175 years old, got it. Nia Jax and Lash Legend win the tag team titles. Rio splits up. BJ doesn't care about them hugging at all.
I love them hugging, but Lash and Nia I think is a great team. I'm happy that they're champs. I really do. Again, I can't express this enough. Do not want them dropping the titles to the Bella Twins at WrestleMania.
It's happening.
I'd rather we get them against like Charlotte and Alexa.
Sure.
I think they're involved.
But it doesn't matter. It's going to be a 9 tag team arm holding situation.
There's going to be at least 4 teams in that match.
And the Bellas are 100% winning. Yeah, and here's the thing.
Yeah,
Listen, of all the times in the world where actually want all the tag teams involved here, it's right now. Because it's actually a good division. So that's fine. I swear to God, for whatever reason.
Kabuki Warriors will be in it, I'm sure.
Kabuki Warriors? What's that? You are falling apart, buddy. Truth is, this is the weirdest time I think I can remember where the actual women's tag team divisions in both companies are actually really, really good. I don't know why right now, they're both peaking at the same time, but it's actually a good time to be a women's tag team wrestling fan. So all 9 of you, there you go. Samson, George, Mongo, we got them all.
There you go.
Yep, that's the fans right there. Demolition, Mike. Dude, you're the axe, I am the smash. They are finally going in the Hall of Fame. I saw Stephanie was also announced, so we're just again.
You saw
the circle jerk continues for that.
You saw it from like October.
And who else? AJ Styles. And the Undertaker thing. Well, another circle jerk fucking. Undertaker is honestly not fun anymore. I don't like him. I've lost so much respect and love for Undertaker.
People to the Hall of Fame.
No, it's just him. It's just him as a person now. I don't
like you as a person.
I don't think Undertaker and I would probably get along at all. I think he is, because he'd bring his wife and I'd be like, can you shut that bitch up? And we wouldn't even talk anymore.
Isn't it your belief that he stands for the things that you claim that you stand for?
Like what? Truth and justice? I haven't been able to show him.
Do you stand for truth and justice?
I
haven't this whole episode.
I haven't been able to look at him right since I saw his normal human legs. From that point forward, dude, I just thought they were going to be
the
skeletons.
same joke for fucking 7 years.
Horrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Let me just say, Demolition, long overdue. Obviously, they were at odds with the company for a long time because they were in that part of that concussion lawsuit. But
they were right.
They returned. They have a legend deal of some kind with the company and. Very deserving. My favorite tag team. Nothing like Legion of Doom at all.
100% the reaction to Legion of Doom.
Significantly better WWE careers than Legion of Doom had.
That's statistically maybe, but not.
Not
really.
even maybe. It's definite.
I'll tell you what they never had. A pop named after them. I never heard the Demolition pop.
Well, it's not called the Legion of Doom pop. It's called the Road Warrior pop because it happened pre-WWE.
Guess what? They still had it in WWE, despite them getting a little doll.
Demolition had massive fucking pops in WWE too.
Yeah, because they're like, yes, it's the Road Warriors. Wait, who the fuck are these guys? Hey, they're still pretty good.
Again, and
I like Demolition a lot. You're making me do this. You're making me do this.
You don't realize that the team that was copying the
Are you
Road
still
Warriors
going?
was
Come
the
on,
Powers
shut
of Pain,
the fuck up,
not
dude.
Demolition.
Cool. Please move on.
Go ahead, bud.
You're the MC.
Yeah, that's good. Not watching. Then that's at will you say midnight?
Not watching what? Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
watching.
it's
That's what I was saying.
SmackDown.
I saw midnight there, and I was like, not watching.
I don't understand why they do this. They took NXT off of WrestleMania weekend, so they could have done this in the afternoon.
And I'll
Nope.
say this to you. And this has been the last couple of years, right?
Yeah.
Watching it back, it's
Not the
not
same.
as good as it used to be, where the speeches were more fun and like there was so much more personality to it.
Triple
I
H's
just-
speech was good last year.
Depends who's giving the speeches, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. With WWE only fucking circle jerking itself the last couple of years, at least Vince, Vince did some cool shit. You know what I mean? Vince really did. He has.
I think
What did he do that was cool at the Hall of Fame that you like so much?
Oh, he did all kinds of shit at the Hall of
Okay,
Fame.
got it. Thanks.
when it was at its best, the Hall of Fame, it was put at a reasonable hour
Yeah.
at night during WrestleMania weekend. You could do this. You could do this Thursday night before SmackDown. So that's what I would do. But
I think that they don't want to step on TNA's toes considering their partnership, but midnight on WrestleMania weekend on the Friday makes no fucking
You're
sense.
there
I
all
think
you're
they-
there
I think
all
the whole- I
week,
think
dude.
the
Do it
main reason they
Thursday.
did this is it's so much less overhead because they're just like, okay, we could just carry over.
I understand
from,
why.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
but
dumb.
I don't
It's
like it.
horrible as a fan.
I understand
It's not a
why,
good
but I don't
experience.
like it.
Hall of Fame is one of the things I look forward to every year. I really enjoy the show. I love hearing from the legends and seeing them get inducted. And this is a horrible experience as a fan.
And next year's in
Even-
Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah.
So like this, I am down on wrestling right now, dude. I'm especially down on WWE. I don't expect as much from AEW, but this my WWE
What do
is
you mean you
dying.
don't expect as much from AEW? You say it's the greatest thing you've ever seen.
From an in-ring perspective, it's one of my favorite things I've ever experienced, sexually or
okay.
otherwise. All right, let's talk about NXT Vengeance Day. Anything you want to talk about? Okay.
NXT has lost its luster a little bit for me.
They called up all their top stars at the same time, so
Yeah.
we're in a rebuild right now.
Definitely looking forward to Lola and Kehlani the most.
That'll be a
on
good
this
match.
card.
Yep. NXT
NXT Underground match. That's pretty fun.
Mhm.
They've done a much better job with NXT Underground matches than that ever happened on the main roster.
I agree. Although I do miss
Hold on a minute.
Raw
The
Underground.
Baba Tunde with Shane McMahon is one of the three greatest moments I've ever witnessed in life.
Shane had he had strippers, he had everything.
Dude, that was a good. Listen, that was a good. Braun Strowman was good on that, dude. There was some good
that was a bad
shit, dude.
But the matches weren't on that. The atmosphere was cool, but the matches are much better than NXT.
WWE saw
Henry,
WWE saw
here's the
Lucha
thing.
Underground and was like, "Here's what we're gonna do. I know that was 7 years ago, but we're gonna make it. Take the ropes off." But Josh Barnett, they saw.
I think it was more like an underground fighting thing.
Oh no,
Like,
it was. Well, no,
Lucha
because
Underground.
that's what Lucha Underground was,
Fight
dude.
Club.
It was a fight club.
Nah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Yes, it was. Lucha Underground was a literal underground fight club. What are you talking about?
As BG said, it's more like Fight Club than it is Lucha.
No,
Underground.
it was more like Josh Barnett's Bloodsport mixed with Lucha Underground, like I just said.
It was really nothing like Lucha Underground.
Anyways, Joe Hendry wins.
Let's
Izzy
cut the
Dean
ignorance
wins.
here. It was done in a
Lola
factory.
Agreed.
wins. Lola wins.
Who'd you have for
and
NXT Underground?
Lola?
Agreed.
And no, I'll say Blake.
I
I'll
agree.
say she cheats.
Cool, sounds great. WrestleMania 42 confirmed card. Blah, not good. Not good.
Not good.
Kind of is.
CM Punk,
Something
Roman
awesome.
Reigns, Stephanie Vaquet versus Liv Morgan, Drew McIntyre versus Randy
McQueen.
Orton. For now, Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley, and Brock Lesnar. TBD. So you'll add a bunch of matches in the coming weeks. Build them last second. Get them in there. Get them on there quickly. We need 2 days. But yeah,
Yeah, we do.
I'm probably,
Why are you
I
trying to
honestly
sound
will,
like an
I will,
Adam?
listen, I will probably not watch WrestleMania live. I'll probably watch
You
it.
haven't watched anything live of wrestling.
Well,
at all for
WrestleMania, that's not
fucking
true.
5 years.
I've watched premium
No, you
live
didn't.
events from time to time because I have the subscription.
No, you haven't.
When I have the subscription services.
You have it. You don't have it. You don't have it.
Well, what is it now? What is it on?
ESPN.
Exactly. You
I
don't
have ESPN Plus because of hockey. I have the hockey package.
No, you don't watch it live. That's my point.
Well, no, listen. I can go back and watch
I've
it as
listened
well.
to you.
That's how I do it.
I've listened to you for years. You do not watch live.
No,
For anything.
With
Doesn't matter
WrestleMania,
what
I
company,
watched
you don't watch
WrestleMania
it
live.
live.
Oh, I watched WrestleMania live last year. Plus, I watch as many AEW shows live as I can.
No, you don't.
Which
I'll
is
be
none.
watching Revolution.
Revolution.
Not live.
Revolution. It's all refs. I can't wait for Hebner
That's
and
Aubrey Edwards fucking.
Hebner,
ring.
Aubrey Edwards, and fucking who's the laydown guy?
Nick Patrick.
Nick Patrick.
Nick
That's
Patrick.
right. The Hat three-way. And guess what? Aubrey Edwards wins because that's how you put over young talent.
There you go.
Speaking of Revolution,
She is the best of all
MJF versus
three.
Hangman Adam Page. This is so small I had to click on. I was buying time. FTR against the Young Bucks. My God. Moxley against Takeshita. Talk about time limit. No time limit match. We're going 45, folks. Get your stars out, Dave. And
For a
Andrade.
meaningless title.
Andrade versus Bandito. I like
Tell me
Andrade.
about the build for that.
Andrade is fucking red hot since he got
They're
back
both
and he's
Mexican.
allowed.
That's the build.
I have a major complaint about this MJF Adam Page.
Please,
Oh,
go ahead.
I voiced my complaints last week.
Yeah.
But yes.
Donnie, did you watch this segment of them deciding the stipulation?
I did, and I watched all the stuff with this other guy, Knight or whatever.
Okay. My complaint here, they had a great idea, and as usual, AEW can't fucking deliver. Because MJF rigs it. They flip a coin to see whose stipulation is going to be. MJF, where Adam Page came and look at a weapon, or else he get DQ, and then he can't challenge for a championship ever again. Adam Page wants a Texas death match. And so they flip a coin, and it lands on MJF's stipulation. What are the odds of that? And I'm thinking, did he rig it? I wonder if he rigged it. Tony Schiavone doesn't even look at the other side of the coin. Oh, we're just going to go
Because
through
he's
with
fucking
this.
useless.
Oh, Tony's
Busy, dude. Tony's busy doing other shit, dude.
MJF is about to leave, and now come some people to stop him, right? Fucking Speedball, and they're like, no, you can't leave, MJF, and
The highly intimidating speedball.
Yep.
Listen, he's got karate in his back pocket. You better
Okay.
chill your ass out,
Yeah,
dude.
he'll kick him in the face.
He'll kick the shit.
And-
That hurts. That shit hurts.
And
You're
then they
cool.
reveal it's a rigged coin. MJF cheated. So it's going to... Tony Khan's calling into Shivani's earpiece.
Holy shit.
Texas
You
Death
know
Match.
it's serious.
That's what
That
it
PG,
is.
how much real time did this take
This
for this entire thing to play
was
out?
all like 5 minutes total.
Right.
Okay? MJF getting caught red-handed with a rigged coin lasted all about 15 seconds maybe? There's no build-up of drama, Donnie. I said to George and Mike, I said, why couldn't this have been like a 3-segment show? A 3-segment storyline throughout the show where MJF fools Adam Page, fools the audience. We don't know it's a rigged coin. He walks to the back
Dusty
and then
finish?
then backstage, Donnie, he's
To a storyline?
He's flipping his coin. He's smiling at his coin. Why? Why is he smiling? It must be.
Could you
rigged.
double time this? I'm
I-
bored.
No,
The
fuck you.
Tony Khan, by the way,
Because-
just, to interject really quick, the
Yeah.
Tony Khan like calling into the earpiece thing fucking blows too. Like, get a legit authority figure.
You have one.
For
It's
your
Tony
shows.
Khan, and there's nothing more legit
WWE
than that.
has Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis, and they're fucking awesome in their roles, and they enhance the shows.
Cool.
They are
Tony
great. I
Tony
will
has
say this.
legitimate power. There's no questioning what he says. So.
Cool, and he can have somebody
good.
be like.
It's
his
like when-
mouthpiece,
hold on.
not Tony Schiavone.
It's like Vince McMahon. Like there's no higher authority figure. Tony Khan is Vince McMahon.
I will say this, Mike. Of all things to complain about, I am not going to complain about not hearing from Tony Khan.
No, I don't want it to be Tony Khan. I want it to be somebody
Cool.
else.
Yeah.
Cool.
I-
Can I say something?
But Donnie, why couldn't it have been where MJF is leaving and Adam Page confronts him, beats him down, then next week they announce, okay, MJF, you fucking cheated, we're gonna make it a Texas Deathmatch. Give us a reason to think that Adam Page, now his back against the wall, he can't use a weapon, he gets DQ'd at all. Anything happens, he can never challenge. But no, just in 30 seconds, we wipe away this whole great storyline that they created. It's typical AEW. They don't let anything breathe and give you any type of suspense. They take it away from you immediately.
I will agree with that to an extent. I think that one of my biggest pet peeves what they do is they rush shit. The storylines are good. There's a good direction. It's just you're just giving it to me, and then you're giving it to me all at once. Like, stretch it out. Like you said, I love the idea, and I always love this about the Attitude Era, the 3-segment thing. You open the show with it, you give it to me at 9 o'clock, and then at 9:55 we pay it off, right? And then boom, we got this great fucking show that feels important. That's not how Tony runs this show. And that's what I'm learning. And I've come to accept that WWE doesn't run their show that way as much as they used to, right? So I've come to accept for what it is, but it is something that I miss. Again, it's one of those things where this is beyond just liking it as a kid, Mike, where I was talking about I don't like wrestling as much as I liked it before. It's just like they're not doing a lot of the things that they once did, even when I was cognizant of, like, more mature as I could be, of, like, what's happening and understanding what's happening. Like, they just don't do it as much anymore. It's just not as enjoyable. So, yeah, I listen, with this storyline.
It's just disappointing when you have such a great segment, because I'm watching this and I'm like, this is a great idea, and then they just don't deliver in the way they should. We all agree.
It falls flat.
Right. We all agree. The invasion angle, not great. But one of the most memorable things of that was Stone Cold leaving the arena. He's at a fucking bar. Vince and everyone has to come convince him we need the old Stone Cold. End of the show, he comes back. He's fucking driving up, beating people's ass in the fucking parking lot, backstage. Then the fucking music hits, and he goes fucking nuts. It's a 3-segment story throughout the whole show, and this is easily can be done, especially when you have your main event, like MJF and Adam Page that you've been building to, and this great stipulation, a great idea with a rigged coin, and they just throw it away.
Yeah, again.
And a little aside,
rushed and fall flat.
The storyline itself makes literally no sense. Hangman already got his title match, and he offers to put up the stipulation of never being able to challenge for the title again if he loses.
Because he's
desperate.
He
can get a stipulation, which, okay.
Because he's desperate for another title match because he did have another opportunity. This is the only way he can have one.
Great. No, he already had the title match. He already had the title match. He did.
And his only way to get another would be to put up this stipulation of I'll never get another shot again.
What? No, he already had this match. He willingly put that up for no reason. But even if you want to say, oh, because the Texas Death Match is like a guaranteed victory and that's why he's willing to do it, then why would he put up the stipulation and then he's not even guaranteed to get the Texas Death Match stipulation? Then you got to go flip a coin.
Because that's how desperate he is for another shot at that title.
It makes him look like a fucking moron.
Or it makes him look desperate as shit,
out
dude.
of baby faces.
It makes him look desperate as shit. It looks like he's willing to. Well, and that's in your opinion, and you're stupid too. So you stupid as a stupid does, right? But yeah, I think it just makes him look super desperate. So I don't even know. Is it? I don't know. Stupid as a stupid does. I don't even know. Can I take a minute here just to speak on something important? For Smarks. Thank you so much. WWE has somehow turned into the biggest, richest midlife crisis in entertainment. If you give me the platform, thank you so much. This is the same company that spent years pretending they were the only game in town, the global juggernaut, the We Are Sports Entertainment monopoly. And now half their... Excuse me?
It's 100%
Excuse me? And now half their buzz comes from signing people they used to pretend didn't exist. Every other headline is former AEW star arrives, just like WWE suddenly discovered eBay and is bidding on its rivals' leftovers. You spent years telling the fans that the other company was Bush League. Now you're treating their roster like a Costco sample tray. If your biggest creative spark is importing talent you mocked, maybe you're not an empire, maybe you're a nostalgia warehouse with better lighting.
Dude, this is the dumbest.
Okay, hey, shut the fuck up. I let you say what you said. Now shut the fuck up and listen to mine.
I don't want to listen to what you asked ChatGPT to make.
Actually, this is written primarily by me. It helps me edit some things and add some things. And then there's Triple H, the guy who was supposed to be the savior, the cerebral assassin, the locker room whisperer, the man who gets wrestling, and yet somehow, under his leadership, we've got longer shows, thinner stories, and creative strategy that feels like it was brainstormed by a committee of LinkedIn managers. This is the guy fans swore would bring back depth, grit, long-term storytelling. Instead, we get endless rematches, stop-start pushes, and characters with the emotional range of a loading screen. The mythology around him is stronger than the product he's producing, and that's why that's saying something in a company built on smoke machines, and catchphrases.
I'm so mad at you.
Appreciate you wasting our time with some shit that you made AI make.
But honestly, WWE might not even the most hypocritical part of WWE. That honor belongs to its fan base. The same fans who used to scream about selling out.
Still going.
Now, excuse me. The same fans who used to scream about selling out now defend billion-dollar TV deals like they're on the company payroll. The same people who mocked other promotions for signing ex-WWE talent are now throwing parades every time Stanford signs someone who is former AEW in their bio. It's like watching people switch. Hey! Shut the fuck up. This is my turn. I wrote this shit.
Is this a prelude to Smart Say so that we can actually appreciate Smart Say being good?
Cool.
This is such shit by comparison.
It's like watching people switch political parties mid-argument and pretend they've always been there. The tribalism isn't about wrestling anymore. It's about brand loyalty. And that's disgusting. Okay, you know what? I'll switch to this next one. And the same obsession with money is hitting fans where it hurts most, their wallets. Remember? I'm almost done. Remember when wrestling was the blue-collar escape when families would go to a show without needing a payment plan? Now you need concert-level cash, plus streaming subscriptions, plus premium add-ons just to keep up. WWE isn't just premium. It's becoming exclusionary. Yeah. The middle-class fans who built...
AEW charges, what, $40?
Cool. The pay-per-views have always been expensive. Deal with that. The middle-class fans who built this thing are getting priced out so corporations of VIP packages can take their seats. Nothing says we love our audience like replacing them with luxury suites and branded cocktails. At the end of the day, WWE feels like a wrestling company and more like a content factory wearing wrestling skin. Everything is optimized, monetized, and sanitized. The edges are gone. The chaos is gone. Even the controversy feels focus grouped. It's a machine designed to generate quarterly returns, not moments that matter. And maybe that's the real roast here, folks. WWE isn't evil or dying or even that bad. It's just safe. It's safe, predictable, and corporate. A billion-dollar institution that feels smaller, colder, and more out of touch than ever. For a company that built its empire on rebellion, being boring might be the most unforgivable heel turn of all.
Are you gonna see Scream?
There you go. Your audio gets kicked out by mine, so mine preceded the day. So there you go.
Hey, don't care.
Enjoy that. I wrote that out of anger after watching fucking.
You didn't write any of it.
I did. Actually.
At GPT, write me a slam piece on WWE, and that's what the
That's not how you use Chat GPT. Maybe you know, I don't know. But no, what you do is you give the system all your criticisms, all your points, and then it constructs it with some nice fluffy language in between.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that, WWE, and that's what I mean. WWE does suck. WWE sucks. It is what it is. Smark said, thank you, appreciate it. Smark said that during this.
Colossal waste of time.
You said it wasn't that bad in your whole, bullshit that you just said.
Oh, no. Well, here's the thing. It's nothing like, again, it's just nothing like what I want it to be anymore. That's true.
You don't want it to be anything. You want it to be dead.
No, that's not true. I love WWE.
Literally,
I fucking love wrestling.
We've ever been doing
when we were kids. When we were kids.
And not wanted it to succeed.
No, I hated Vince McMahon at first because I didn't understand what he did to WCW. And he is a piece of shit for all the territory stuff and all that stuff. That's all true.
Just that stuff?
Oh, yeah, that's it. I don't have a problem with the sexual stuff.
Gotcha.
Spark say the darndest things. It was satire, dude. We can say that. People sent them in. They chose to send them in this time. Thank you for that. ringrustradio@gmail.com. Mongo, George Cruz, Nathan Tomlanovich, and
Smart Collector.
Matt Bowers. They all sent them in. And I've had a couple this time as well. Because I was.
It's a good group of guys.
I was on some. Can I tell you where I think the lowest form of human being hangs out? On Wrestle News, on Wrestle News's comment board, or just fill in wrestling website and go down to the comments. Those people, those are the saddest fucking people in the entire world. I would like to see the disability quote.
ChatGPT to write a hit piece on WWE.
That's pretty sad.
Well, again, that's not how it works. All those criticisms are mine. They just help me make the words nice and fluffy.
It sucked.
Like mythology.
No, it sucked to you because you don't like that I was attacking you and your brand loyalty.
No, it sucked because it was just saying random shit.
It really wasn't. It was saying things that all.
It really was.
99 out of 100 of those things was true. The only thing
again. Literally, the main point it was making was how it signs people from AEW. When AEW, all it does is sign former WWE wrestlers.
WWE signs so many AEW guys. What are you talking about?
It's not even. Do you want to compare numbers between the two?
Honestly, I've never done that. I'd love to see that. Yeah.
Okay, it would be very lopsided.
Cool, then do the math. Otherwise, I don't fucking
I
believe
don't
you,
give
pussy.
a fuck. I'm not
Yeah,
doing
then
that
shut
for
the
your
fuck up.
dumbass
Hold on.
thing.
How are you going to say that, then not actually do the work? Shut the fuck up, then. You don't know it.
Because
There are
you
more.
hold on.
Every time I look down the WWE card.
Common fucking sense. How many people who are in AEW has WWE signed all time? 10 maybe?
Dude, I would say there's probably 15 this year who will make the WrestleMania card, right? It's
15
pathetic.
this year?
And here, let me say something to you. Everybody who worked, that's older than like 29, worked at WWE. Of course they're going to, AEW is the new company. So of course they're going to sign that. But WWE, hold on. WWE is saying,
AEW when
cool.
it started was to
Cool.
pluck people from
So
the
I thought you
industry.
didn't care about it. Why are you still talking about it? The WWE's going to talk about AEW being the pissant company, then sign all their top guys and put a bunch of them on fucking WrestleMania. Jade Cargill, Cody Rhodes. You keep naming. Let's go down the whole list,
Cody
man.
Rhodes
You
is
keep
an
naming
AEW
two.
Yeah, he is. That's where he became a star.
Cody Rhodes, by the way, WWE guy.
Yeah, he was Stardust. He became a star in AEW.
He was Cody Rhodes for many years.
Smarks say the darndest things. Yes, Mike, number one. See, I thought it didn't bother you. I thought it wasn't true, but it's all true. So.
It didn't bother me. I was pointing out how stupid it was.
Yeah, because you don't agree with it.
Because
Everybody
it's
else
not
who
factually
listens
correct.
and agrees with me will 100% be like, look
There's
at that.
nothing
That
to
guy's-
agree or not agree with. Something is
Cool,
either
cool,
right
cool,
or it's
cool.
wrong, and that's wrong.
Yo, cool. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah,
number one.
it is cool. Wait, the whole box thing was for some kid in a Halloween costume? The people in the crowd look like they can take down this little rascal in about 2 seconds.
Listen,
Little rascal.
you call a man a little rascal.
I love little rascals.
I think that very fun. What's the guy's hair? What's his name?
Alfalfa?
Alfalfa, yeah.
He's actually a fucking psycho in real life, that guy.
Is that real? I will be
Sign him
Yeah.
up.
to the Google
He's like
machine.
a religious zealot who like lives in like olden time and like believes women shouldn't have rights and stuff like that.
Oh, Donnie.
Hey, hold on.
Donnie's a
Don't,
huge fan.
let's not kill him yet. Man might have some shit going on. We might like him. But yeah, you call a man a little rascal in this context, and we might square up immediately. Be like, what the fuck you just call me? Call me a little rascal? Not the show? Woohoo!
I would like it.
Number two.
Oh, I found Donnie's. This is the worst WrestleMania build since last year, which was the worst since 2010. But at least they're making money because that's what matters, right? Right?
Yes. Got him, dude. You fucking burned him down, dude. London Bridge is burning down.
Are these just all your comments?
This is me and ChatGPT fucking getting it.
Yeah, probably.
I get that it's 2026 and you need to have women on the show, but this chamber match, hold on, that's a rough way to start it.
That's pretty fucked up. For sure.
I get that it's 2026 and you need to have women on the show, but does this chamber match have to be so boring? This is WWE. At least show us a boob or something, please. They did.
Yeah,
WWE
they did.
WWE didn't even blank it
Not on
out.
purpose, but they did.
Yeah, well, they should have been better, dude. You can't be letting titties slide like that. I know. 4.
Okay, seriously, that's it? The whole what's in the box surprise was hyped for weeks and it's fucking Danhausen? Is WWE so desperate they have to get AEW rejects now? They might as well have gotten QT Marshall.
Oh shit! This is Mike's. Oh
not
shit!
mine.
You. No one hated QT Marshall more than you, sir.
Oh, I do hate QT Marshall.
And I swear to God, I got this from Psych Miari at Twitter, Blue Sky.
QT Marshall does indeed suck.
Let's go.
He's on Blue Sky, this guy, I can tell. Oh. Whew, 5, please.
Crowd sounded absolutely fucking dead basically all night, and it's hard to blame them. I've rarely felt more bored or frustrated watching a wrestling show. I've seen far worse ones, far more offensive ones, but very few so unwatchable due to the pacing, predictability, consistently average to below average matches, repetition, ads, and general downtime. Piss poor.
Piss poor. The piss poor at the end sent me over the edge. Because this dude has just got gripe after gripe after gripe after gripe, right? And all of them justified, in my opinion. But the truth is, hit me at the end
was your opinion.
piss poor, right? It's fucking perfect, dude. Whew, man.
It's his own sentence.
I forgot to take notes from the Smarks to say them earlier. This
Yeah,
time.
I'm sure.
Cause I would have been bitching about repetition and average match times fucking quick, dude. All right, number 6 is very long. Mike, can I trade you?
Okay.
I'll do 7.
Are you kidding me? I invested weeks of my life into this storyline, only for it to be that Dan Houser guy in the box. Where is Chris Jericho? Where is Bad Bunny? Where is Vince McMahon? Why do you do tis to us, Triple H? Are you so morally bankrupt that you get your jollies from watching the fans suffer? Shame on you, Mr. H. You've just lost another fan.
I'm so good at
Vince McMahon was come out of the crate.
Holy
Imagine
shit.
this being your tipping point, though.
That's what I always say. That's a great point. I always say for somebody, even the smallest moment could be a tipping point, right? Like they're just watching fucking the Philly Fanatic, and he just like hugs a kid, and he's just like, I gotta quit drinking. Like, right? It's right. Like, there's always a tipping point for something. So you're right. We always make fun.
Which is obviously always going to be something comedic. They thought it was going to be Chris Jericho or Vince McMahon.
Dude, Bad Bunny, Vince, that trio.
Bad Bunny.
Give me that, give me that table for 3 of Bad Bunny, Vince McMahon, and Chris Jericho. Holy shit. I'll take number 7. Thank you very much. That was great. I might have to read it later. Oh, I try, but WWE just sucks. Let's speak the text of this. This is just a text message. Number 8, BJ?
Jesus. No! CM Punk doesn't deserve a Chicago Bulls entrance. He probably doesn't even know what a basketball is, and most certainly doesn't know any black people outside of WWE.
Oh, he's got knees like Derrick Rose, too. You're telling me the mysterious masked man with Seth Rollins' moveset was Seth Rollins? What a fucking waste!
Wait, you didn't think so?
Who did they think it was going to be?
I thought it
We
was
literally
Chris
said the
Jericho.
entire time the reveal is going to be Seth Rollins.
Everybody who can come up to the main roster or show up in WWE from now until Chris Jericho shows up will be Chris Jericho, and if not, I'm disappointed.
I love that people thought that was going to be Chris Jericho. He fucking like hopped a cage
Yeah.
in like a second.
Dude, did you see what he did at Washington? He was fucking up over that wall, dude, right into the fucking chamber.
Damn, he wasn't there. His wife was there.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I wish, honestly, can I say something? I know people who were there. I wish I was.
I wish you
I
were
bet
too,
you
because
do.
maybe you would be here talking to us right now.
I would have had, remember that shaman
you
guy?
would have gotten pardoned, and then you would have gotten...
Dude, I would have been on a book tour right now. Me and that dude who shot everybody.
Yikes, dude.
10, please.
Why bitchy loose to AJ? Because all she do is moon and win.
Moon
Whorebag.
and win. Whorebag. That was spelled right.
Oh,
Whorebag spelled correctly. That is telling. That's telling, actually.
that's definitely supposed to be wine.
That's
No
ween.
shit. That's ween, though. I understand listen, bitch and moan, or like moan, that's moon is
and
supposed to be
ween.
moan and wine. But listen, I understand what they're saying. I know because is because. I understand what they're supposed to say. They don't say that.
Whorebag.
That does say that. 11?
Crystal clear. Whorebag.
That's not what 11 is.
After the show, I went to look up the definition of mid, and it said Elimination Chamber 2026.
Got him.
They wouldn't say that. in
Got
the
him.
dictionary.
Honestly, Wiki might. Wiki might, though.
Yeah, Wiki probably.
So if they went to Wiki, somebody definitely was like, fucking mid, bro. I know that happened. Why the goth bitch always wins? Snooze. Oh, that's a great question, sir. Why the goth bitch always win? You know what?
Oh my god.
Rhea Ripley might single-handedly be keeping Hot Topic in fucking business right now. She did to Hot Topic what Malls did in the 90s. Number 813.
Logan Paul must be eating Triple H ass.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
That's right. There's a lot of eating his ass going on around here. I'll say
so
that.
Logan Paul with Triple H is the new Shawn Michaels with Vince. Is that what we're saying?
I think Triple H gets his ass sucked by a lot of people in WWE, if I'm very honest. And I think truly, Triple H has to lick Bruce Pritchard's ass because Bruce Pritchard is essentially Vince McMahon's proxy. And
Yikes.
I don't know about that.
it is 100% true. You know it. You of all people know it. You licked Bruce Pritchard's ass for a while there.
No, I used to enjoy his podcast. I used to like how he owned Meltz all the time.
Case in point.
Yeah. I said what I said. I know what I said. 14?
This must be a fan. Right? I legit thought Steph was the masked man. Granted, she and Seth both scream the same.
I don't know. Sometimes I think they are, but I think that's kind of an online joke now. I think it's bigger than me.
Because of you.
No, it's bigger than me.
Because of Ring Rust. No.
It's definitely not because of us. Let's be fucking honest. Let's cite some numbers over here on YouTube.
I think it originated with us.
I absolutely think it originated.
Let's cite some numbers on YouTube showing our lack of an audience, please.
It doesn't matter. We're
trendsetters.
Yeah.
Van Gogh didn't make any money, but after he died, people appreciate it.
People appreciate the shit out of him now. You're right about that.
Yeah, Donnie.
We're
if
like
you die, maybe people will have interest in our podcast.
Yeah, but instead of missing an ear, we're missing our dongs.
No.
Well,
no.
Speak for yourself.
I wish it was gone. Don't let this distract you from the fact that La Knight slipped and Triple H is 100% going to bury him now. LOL. You already buried him, buddy.
Fucking La Knight.
La Knight, dude. Been to La Knight, dude. It's a great club.
Fucking La Knight.
La fucking Knight, dude. 16?
Why no titties flopping in the chamber?
Mm-hmm.
Bring back broad beauty matches!
There you go. So I love how your wife was downstairs
a lot of misogyny in the Smarks this week.
A lot of not paying attention to the show, if I'm being honest with you.
Titty definitely flopped out.
Yeah, they weren't paying attention to girls. They don't watch the girls match. They're icky. They only say shit like this so people think they're not gay.
Bro.
Yeah, what? This is not true?
Could be.
It's 100% true. 17?
Lagoon Poop is stupid. Glad he lost.
Oop.
Lagoon Poop.
That is a level 5 nickname, folks. We have just burned him down, dude. Holy shit.
Lagoon Poop.
Lagoon Poop. Take that, Logan Paul. You are now Lagoon Poop. Devastating, dude. What is all this dancing? Goth Adam Rose and his rosebuds look like they belong in 2010's TNA. Goth Adam Rose.
This has to be
We hate women. We hate women. That's the thing. This is internet posters. They hate everything, right? If it's a girl or semi-sexual, it's not good, right? But it's true. What is all this dancing? I like how this.
Ring Rust mentioned Adam Rose a few weeks ago. I'm convinced this is a listener. Nobody's
talked about Adam Rose.
I actually recently made an Adam Rose comment the other day because we were talking about the rosebuds. No, I didn't. I was off air.
But you originated from on air.
No, I don't listen to the show.
That's why he was on.
I don't listen to the show, and you know that.
You were on the show.
Nah, barely. 19? Not emotionally.
When Alexa got sprayed in the face, did it look like she was having a massive orgasm? She a screamer.
Okay, I don't know what.
What is wrong with people?
Well, you guys keep fucking saying this shit's okay. You love it. It's like, oh, great. Let people talk like it. You love this kind of shit, dude.
What are you talking about?
This is culture, right?
You love it.
God. Remember 20?
I was incredibly disappointed considering the lineups for both Elimination Chambers. WWE somehow managing to crush Diamonds back into Cole. It's absolutely insane to have an Elimination Chamber that you could skip, but it's been inexplicably achieved with two of the deadest chamber matches and two of the most boring, predictable singles matches.
Yes, dude. There's a lot of words here. Crush Diamonds back into Cole was, that's wild, dude.
The deadest chamber matches.
It is. He's right. The mystery box reveal being Danhausen was horrendous. Painfully unfunny. Genuinely one of the worst reveals in wrestling history. And I'm not even being hyperbolic.
That Alf?
Yeah. Oh, is that Al? I can't wait to find out what they said about this. I don't know. I don't care. But I do care now. BJ, your favorite?
Oh. I mean, there's some really good ones. Trying to find one that I didn't read. I feel like I read some of the best ones.
You didn't read. Okay. I don't think you read anything as a kid.
Maybe they're both red.
I think somebody was signing your fucking pizza thing without you actually doing the work.
Why bitchy loose to AJ? Because all she do is moon and win.
Moon
Whore bag.
Whore bag! Michael?
Oh, why the goth bitch always win?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good steady one. That's what I could count on.
Honestly, the bitchy one was my favorite one also.
Are you kidding me? I invested weeks of my life into this storyline only for it to be that Danhauser guy in the box! Where is Chris Jericho? Where is Bad Bunny? Where is Vince McMahon? Why do you do tis to us, Triple H? Are you so morally bankrupt that you get your jollies from watching the fans suffer? Shame on you, Mr. H. You've just lost another fan. Tipping point.
I feel like the iconic Noble Sport Smart also had morally bankrupt in it.
Honestly, and here's the thing: that this person is not using ChatGPT, so that is a common turn of phrase in his lexicon.
I want to believe it's the same guy from all those years ago.
I will choose to believe that as well. It's our own reality, dude. We live in a time where your reality is reality. You know what I mean? So, dude, you just do you, girl.
Okay.
Thank you to everybody again. ringrunnersradio@gmail.com. We got Patreon plug.
That's right, Donnie. Go to patreon.com/ringrunnersradio.
Like you weren't prepared.
I wasn't. I was looking at something. To hear the
was it hugging between Rio and EO? It's the
I was
lie
reading
earlier.
other-
Yeah, you're such a lie. I didn't want to call it out,
Not
but
a
I
lie.
do
I
now.
was reading-
You're a liar. You love them hugging.
I was reading other smarks, and then it's all the way down on my page because you sent another email. And then I just scroll all the way up to the Patreon plug. Go to patreon.com/ringrunnersradio to hear the ad-free version of our podcast. Get early access to retros like WWF Vengeance 2001, our match drafts for AJ Styles, Kenny Omega, and Roman Reigns that we record today, if we did it. But most importantly, you can sign up to hear Mark fucking Madness right now. You can also sign up for next month's bracket challenge taking place Tuesday, April 21st at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to determine the best video game character of all time. And that same day, we're going to host the WWE Fantasy Season 43 draft. And if you sign up for one, you can join for the other. It's a 2-for-1 deal, Donnie.
Ooh, and I'm notoriously cheap.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah, you are.
Strangeness in the latest report. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Egregious lies anonymously sourced. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Scoop, 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 scoop. No lies, no retraction. Scoop, 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 scoop. Per a source that's interesting to know.
All right, guys, it's that time. It's time for Dirt Sheet Busters. Unfortunately, Donald Wood is here.
I'm a hang back with you guys, dude.
Just kills the vibe, doesn't he?
Yeah, dude, I'm jerking off in my sweatpants. That cool?
I guess.
Just imagine if someone really asked you. I had a kid in 5th grade. A kid got thrown out of our class because he kept touching himself through his sweatpants. They couldn't stop him.
Was it you?
Listen,
I was that kid.
I was that man. I became a man that day. Finished in the classroom. Go ahead. Aren't you glad?
It's from bodyslam.net. Seth Rollins is back. Per our eyes.
Cool. Bodyslam.net message board. Good message board.
According to bodyslam.net, Seth Rollins is currently expected to compete at WrestleMania 42 and may already be medically cleared following shoulder surgery that had previously sidelined him.
Cool.
WWE is reportedly optimistic about his status, signaling that his in-ring return is imminent. Yeah, he was in the ring.
Like by WrestleMania?
Like by Elimination Chamber, because I saw him in the ring.
Yeah, but he could still be nursing the shoulder thing. He couldn't take any shoulder
okay.
bumps.
On Raw, I saw him wind up and fucking whack Paul Heyman in the back with a chair.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, maybe he's not cleared, but he can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it could have been AI.
Yeah,
listen, dude, don't fucking get me started. I'm confused
with
by
a hologram.
Unless it's ChatGPT, then I just listen to what it tells me to do.
Yeah. Glad they let us know that Seth Rollins back. couldn't have known that myself. This is also from bodyslam.net. WWE has no plans to do a thing it hasn't done in years. I buy it. According to Body Slam, WWE does not have a tentative date set for a draft this year. This comes after the company skipped the draft entirely in 2025 despite internal discussions and outside interest in hosting the event. For like the past 2 years, it was like, I feel like every like quarter they do a report like, yep, draft is still gonna happen. It's gonna happen sooner than later. And then it just never happened, and now they're just giving up and saying it's not
It blew so much ass, but you have so much advertising potential and like fan interest potential if you did it right.
As we've always said, it could be spectacular.
Seems like it's such a missed opportunity by dude. AEW, do it. Take that. Do that.
AEW needs a fucking something.
Just shake them up, baby. Shake them up. Shake them. You won't break them.
No, AEW should not have a draft.
Dude, I just want somebody to have a draft. I love them.
No wrestling.
Baseball coming up, Mike. Coming up,
Tony
Mike.
doesn't know what he's seeing during the NFL draft, so I don't even believe that he'd be able to put it together.
Me?
No, Tony Khan. He doesn't even know what's going on during the NFL
should.
draft.
Dude, if you see the Jags, dude, they're better than the Bills.
They are certainly not. We literally beat them in the playoffs.
Yeah, not next year. Unless you get AJ Brown, you should give me your first.
I'll give you a second.
Nope.
Then no thanks. This is from Sabres. Gonna go to the playoffs. This is from Wrestling
Yo, hold
Observer
on
Radio.
a minute. You want Ristolainen back? You might want Ristolainen
because I saw
back.
a fucking report that they want to first.
I saw.
Fucking brain dead.
Dude, the Sabres are tied to the Flyers. They've been calling about Ristolainen. If that would be the most in the history of this show, nothing would fucking make me happier than you getting Ristolainen back. Nothing.
I told you we suck. We're going to get Robert Thomas. We're good. Rob Thomas, baby.
Rob Thomas, you deserve. You're gonna get the Matchbox 21 by accident.
So smooth.
Good luck. He's not a second line center.
It's from Wrestling Observer Radio. A wrestling company had internal debate before signing someone.
Nuh-uh. Challenge.
Oh, okay. Following his mystery crate reveal at Elimination Chamber on February 28th, Wrestling Observer Radio's Dave Meltzer. This makes it sound like Dave came out of the box.
He came out of something.
Somewhere.
He came out of a closet.
Wrestling Observer Radio's Dave Meltzer shared new insight into how Danhausen's signing was viewed internally within WWE. According to Meltzer, the decision to bring him in was not universally supported. Here's a quote. People pushed for him, and there were people who didn't want him. This was not a unanimous decision or anything like that. I would guess that the people who didn't want him are thinking, sure didn't work out so well this time. What a fucking...
I'm going to tell you right now, anyone involved in the process of bringing in talent would look at one factor, and then there would be no more questions. Merchandise sales. Okay?
Sure.
So you tell me, motherfucker, this guy comes in making X amount of money already, and you're like, I'm not sure this is going to work. Be like, motherfucker, this is going to get me a raise.
I think there very rarely has ever been a signing in wrestling history where every single person in a company was like, yep or nope. I think that there's debate on everything. Also, I think it's hilarious. Did Dave have this fucking report when AEW signed Danhausen from ROH years ago? Or did he only have it because WWE signed a guy and the prevailing instant reaction was negative and he felt he needed to capitalize on it?
Oh, he wanted to be vindicated, for sure.
Right.
But there's nothing wrong with that, dude. He's getting
petty. And then he had a
petty.
segment on Raw that was universally praised. So
that's not universally praised. Did not like it.
Was.
How about that? Now it's not universal.
One guy.
Cool. I guarantee you, if I Google it, I find plenty of fucking dweebs with me.
Yeah, tone drones maybe. That's about it.
Tone drones, dude? At least we're not pedophiles.
Tone drone.
Pedophile.
We're not wrestling.
Pedophiles. You're wrestling something. You're wrestling some fucking stigmas, I bet.
We're entertainers.
Pedophile.
This is from Wrestling Votes. Trick Williams might be a babyface one day. Her cheers.
Yeah, okay. Holy shit, dude.
Trick Williams was originally brought from NXT in position as a heel, but that plan may already be changing. His reactions from live crowds reportedly exceeded expectations, forcing WWE Creative to rethink his trajectory just weeks into his run. During WrestleVotes Radio, Joey Votes revealed that... Is that like Joey Bono?
No. Joey. No. BJ went to high school with Joey Votes. Joey Votes, he went to high school with him. His dad owns a deli, but he's doing time.
Joey Votes.
I'm Joey Votes. He's actually doing 3 to 5 in Rikers, but it's not anything cool. It's child support. He didn't pay.
Joey Votes revealed that WWE's
BJ's like, how did he fucking know?
After discussing a shift in his character direction due to the strength of his fan support. Here's a quote. Sources indicate WWE Creative is already considering altering Trick Williams' directions just a few months into his main roster run. There's a strong sentiment he's connecting with the crowd in a major way, and thus should be positioned as a top-level babyface. We're told that the discussions also took place prior to his call-up, when the decision was made to present him as a heel. Now, just weeks later, internal talks have resurfaced about moving him to the babyface side. Yeah, I noticed he's getting cheered, too. We all did.
Yeah, I was watching.
I watched the show, so...
What time is Mark Madness tonight, if I were asking people to sign up?
6 p.m.
75 minutes.
Okay. 75 minutes? Who says that?
75 minutes!
Who says that?
I've
6
never heard
o'clock.
of such a
Day,
thing.
6 p.m. Okay, great. Thank you.
This is from PW Insider. AJ Styles is staying with WWE, per his own words.
Per everything. I was been really pulling for him. I was hoping he'd get there and fight Swerve in AEW. I wanted that so bad. I had Chris Jericho convince myself that he was going to be in the box, but he's not. He said it with his face.
EG and I told you.
Yeah,
According to PW Insider, on February 26th, multiple sources have confirmed that AJ Styles and WWE have officially agreed to a new deal that keeps him with the company. The belief among those spoken to is that Styles will be working behind the scenes, specifically helping with the development of new talent. The belief is, okay.
It's unbelievable.
This lines up directly with what Styles himself recently said about wanting to mentor the next generation. Here's what he said. I'm still going to be working with WWE. That's not going to change. I have these dreams of helping out young talent. If somebody's not ready once they get there, it's my job to hopefully help them get to that point to where they can do it and they are confident when they step into a WWE ring. Being able to help with that is a blessing.
Look at me right now.
So literally
this is the most
just copied what he
egregious
said.
thing. This is the most egregious thing I've ever seen.
Stop for a
He
second.
literally
I want
fucking said it, and then they said, "Oh, well, the belief is per sources."
I want to say this
belief.
real quick. I have to say this, okay? Imagine you're coming off the independent scene, strong independent career. You're 26 years old. You walk in and they're like, "You're going to be working with Coach Michaels and Coach Styles," and you're like, "Oh, what? Are these guys? Holy fucking shit! Yeah, this is great." Like, that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good group.
Yeah, pretty good duo.
I mean, it's no Dean Malenko and Jerry Lynn, but we'll work through it.
Let's bring in Hugh Morris to ruin this.
Jesus. You guys ready for the coup de grace?
Yeah, please, double stop me, baby boy.
It's from Wrestling Observer Radio. Randy Orton isn't going to be in the WWE title match at WrestleMania.
I knew it was coming. I was scared by it. I was This
is from Meltz before Elimination Chamber, but not long before, like a day before. It's a virtual lock. Cody Rhodes would be involved in that. The WWE title match was Drew McIntyre.
Virtual lock. He's not wrong about that still.
Whether it's a singles match or a three-way, Jacob Fatu, or even more that would involve Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, or others is unclear.
Ooh,
it
he's
may
all
not
over
even be
it, dude.
finalized.
Is this where you got your idea?
No. It's just from watching with my eyes. Here's a quote from Meltz. Another one. What we have been told is that a match involving more than 3 people is not being talked about right now, so it is still Rhodes, and if someone is added at this point, it would only be Fatu. My impression is that this has already been decided, even though plans for the rest of the show are being rewritten. There's been frustration that the original plans were ditched, and the idea of McIntyre versus Rhodes has been questioned as a single because it's too predictable. It is what people expect. Plus, there have already been 3 major singles matches and 2 on PLE events in recent months. So no mention of Randy Orton. It's going to be Cody, Drew, if somebody's added, Jacob Fatu.
Oops. Where does Randy Orton fit in that, Mike?
Oops.
Who? He said Randy Orton earlier.
And then he said it's not going to be Randy Orton.
No. Let's say he was going through in his head, just like you guys didn't think it was possible. He doesn't always get it right. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about?
We didn't say we didn't think it was possible.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
I already got it. I got it, you piece of shit. We done? Mike,
Yep.
Mike, how we do? BJ, how we do? I have no direct relation to CM Punk. I'm not even sure why we're doing this match.
A lot of history.
God, let's do fantasy, Mike. We're not taking a break. Fuck you.
Cool. Last place, negative 27.5, Donald Wood, fucking loser.
Very disgusting. I don't know how it happened, but I won't back down. I listened to far too much Tom Petty, so I won't back down. So I'm dying with this team.
Tie for 6 was 0, Daniel Hayden and George Cruz. Daniel Hayden's worst nightmare.
They're doing fine. They're gonna do just fine there, dude.
In 5th with 10, Skeeter. In 4th with 25, Reggie Gill. Good man.
Great man.
I'm not sure about all that, but sure.
In 3rd with 45, Mongo.
He's a good man.
He drafted for
He's always good at
respect.
fantasy.
In 2nd with 75, BG.
I fucking knew it, Mike. Fucking knew it.
And in 1st with 77.5, it's Big Money Man.
Dude, your audio went to shit right there, dude. You couldn't handle.
I thought we were gonna get the name.
No, remember I changed that a while back. If I win, you will get a name.
Just one though. The day you win, right?
A real long name.
Do you still have the original?
Long as my dong.
Yeah. So, well, I thought you said long.
I
Do
did.
you still have the original hard copy somewhere?
Yeah, I got it written down.
I'm sure
Gotta
you
be
do.
on a spreadsheet, right?
Yeah, took a lot of cells.
Holy shit, dude.
How many
Probably,
cells is it?
Just use it. How about just use a dime?
77.
That's this is insane.
That's
You're
insane.
a fucking
I love
loser.
it. That's
Email
great.
time.
Yeah? You want to read it?
No.
Okay. Guys, patreon.com/ringrustradio. Contribute to the email tier higher. We have to read at least one of your emails every single month. Send it to ringrustradio@gmail.com. That's what our buddy Matt Bowers of Pain did. The subject is AJ Top 10. So I already wrote an email this week, but screw that one! With AJ Styles going in the Hall of Fame, you guys have to do a top 10 of AJ's best matches. I really hope Donnie stays for this one, for as much as he says that he loves AJ Styles. If not, though, thank you guys for doing this. He's legitimately one of the best. I was out of wrestling for a long time, but he's legitimately one of my favorites, and an absolute pleasure to do it. So I got back into it. I know you guys like him as well. Have fun putting together a top 10 of AJ's best matches.
I did this.
Yep. Not an easy
too.
task.
When you exclude WWE, as I did, it was more fun. I'll say that.
Oh,
Harder, but more fun.
all right. Number 10?
My number 10 is AJ Styles versus Abyss, Turning Point, 2005. 2005, listen, 2005 was a good year in this man's career. I actually have
Holy shit.
4 matches on my top 10 from 2005 from this dude.
Yeah, that was a great one.
But this match I adore. So.
My number 10 is...
Okay.
I'll go. My number 10, AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns, Extreme Rules 2016. That was the first great match I feel like AJ had in WWE. And I feel like that match also really helped launch Roman Reigns to the next level also.
Yeah. Fucking who? Okay. BJ, that means you go next.
My number 10. So I did more of this like my favorite matches. AJ versus Rhino, TNA Destination X, 2007. This is Elevation X.
I don't know if I ever seen that.
It's just.
Wait, say it again?
I
wasn't paying attention to you.
It's the Destination X match.
With who?
AJ and Rhino.
With Rhino.
Oh my God! It did not make my list. But real quick, the best part of the whole match, AJ Styles starts shaking the fucking X thing. Rhino falls to all 4. He goes, "Stop fucking shaking it!"
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a shoot or not, but guess what? They worked fake, brother.
Probably shoot
Yeah,
with
it's
Rhino.
I think it was a shoot. Not an easy match to do as a performer. They're literally like 25 feet in the air.
It was the tallest they've done at the time.
Right, and it's a high risk factor, but they do the safest gore you could possibly think of.
And honestly, that was when TNA was trying some shit. This is the King of the Mountain matches and shit like that. There was some shit going on.
Ultimate X is around this time, so there's just a lot going on in TNA, and this is when I was starting to fade out of wrestling, but Rhino was one of my favorites, AJ is one of my favorites, and I was like, I can't wait to see this match, and I just thought it was just a very fun match that they delivered on a stipulation that is not easy to deliver on.
No, agreed. I don't know why you're yelling.
I don't know.
You're just
Next.
talking normally, I think.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay.
Number 9. Oh, it's me. Let's go for the Ring of Honor Pure World Championship 2004. Modified rules. Who did he fight?
When he fought Punk?
That was when he fought CM Punk. Yes, sir.
You hate CM Punk.
This is when he was still good.
Not back then.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. He was what Chris Candido wanted to be. Not Chris Candido. Who's the thumb in the bum guy? Oh,
Steve
damn.
Corino?
Steve Corino. That's it.
Okay.
I'm working through it, okay?
Well,
You
he
don't
took his
understand.
hairstyle.
Well, there's a lot. He took a lot,
Yeah,
actually,
true.
dude. If you go through it, he took a lot.
I like CM Punk.
Oh, thank you!
Me too.
Jesus Christ, dude. Thank God.
My number 9, AJ Styles versus John Cena, Crown Jewel 2025. Love that match. A love letter to pro wrestling. It was John Cena giving nods to people who were important in his career. AJ giving nods to people who were important in his career. AJ broke out the old gear, even old type
cool.
of gear. Just such an enjoyable, fun match.
Mm-hmm.
That means you.
My number 9 is AJ versus Abyss Lockdown 2005, Donnie. Very fun steel cage match. I love that it starts with them going around the arena. It's when AJ fucking sliding underneath the guardrail. It's fucking going crazy.
He was
crazy. Great chemistry.
My number's, you at 8 now?
8.
AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, Destination X 2009. Ha, I gotcha.
I thought you were gonna say Unbreakable.
No. It was the second. It was the what do they call it? Rematch. Jesus Christ. Dude, I'm
What's
told you,
that thing where you got a match and then you have it again?
brother. My brain is fucking shutting down, dude. BJ or Mike, whoever.
My number 8. We were there. AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon, WrestleMania 33, the opener. In my opinion, one of the greatest WrestleMania openers of all time. Right after a fucking moron proposed in front of us and was ruining our experience at WrestleMania, we got to see this great match and got it back on track.
That's the dude's almost jacked you guys the fuck up, and I saved your life.
Nope.
Not gonna happen. You ran away.
Yep.
My number 8 is AJ versus Chris Sabin versus Petey Williams in a Final Resolution 2005. Don, this is Ultimate X. I always liked Ultimate X. It was very fun, but
What was it again? I'm sorry. I just sent all these text messages. Go ahead.
Petey Williams and Chris Sabin.
Ultimate X.
Yeah.
When AJ
Petey
takes
Williams
that
had a hot moment. The Canadian Destroyer before it was prostituted.
I love the Canadian Destroyer so much. But this is when AJ is hanging from.
You love Canadians so much? Yo, the Olympics must have been pretty hard for you, pussy.
No, I said I love the Canadian Destroyer.
Go USA, baby.
This is when AJ takes that somersault bump off the top of Ultimate X.
I don't recall. I'm sorry.
Exactly. You don't know shit.
I just don't.
I don't pretend that I know much about TNA from that time.
That was me being honest. What do you want?
I don't
remember.
know shit.
Send links, please. I don't know.
Okay, I'll send links.
What's your number 7, Don?
My number 7 is AJ Styles versus Hiroshi Tanahashi from the Climax Tournament 24 G1.
Climax.
This was an incredible match, and I mean, his time in New Japan, we talked to him during it, is super underrated. I think that he got his shit in. He did the G1 tournament and was a heavyweight champion, and then was with Bullet Club.
What's the scariest moment?
What was who was that?
So I'm trying to pull up the clip for you.
I'd say this is an auditory medium. I'm not sure I need the visual clip, pal.
It's gonna work.
Okay. BJ,
my number 7 is what I think is one of the most underrated matches that nobody talks about, nobody even thinks about, and it's AJ Styles and Chris Jericho, Y2AJ against New Day from the March 7th, 2016 episode of Raw. Blink and you missed fucking Y2AJ, but this match, it's one of the best fucking TV matches you will ever see. This might have been their only tag team match they had together.
I almost bought that Y2AJ shirt, too.
Remember we saw somebody at WrestleMania wearing it? It's probably worth a lot now.
That's what I'm saying. It's probably worth a shit ton of money.
Very rare.
Yes.
Frustrating.
I love those 2 weeks of Y2AJ.
My number 7 is AJ versus John Cena SummerSlam 2016. Again, very early on, early on in AJ's career.
Did not make my list, motherfucker. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
That should have made your list.
Cool.
This match was awesome.
Cool, good.
This match was awesome. Great SummerSlam, actually.
Cool. My turn?
Yep. 6.
Let's go to Dominion and get his match against Okada. Great. Yeah, well, yes, again, going back through, I watched 4 or 5 of his matches in New Japan. Big matches, unfucking believable. I mean, and then the next one I battled with as well where it should go, but there's another one next.
My number 6 is from Survivor Series 2017, AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar.
Ooh, higher.
Brock had that run of matches, him and Daniel Bryan at Survivor Series. He had a great match with Finn Balor around the same time period. Just fucking working those smaller guys, but having amazing matches with them. And AJ saved us from having to see fucking Jinder Mahal against Brock Lesnar.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely did. My number 6 is AJ versus Cena from Crown Jewel. 2025, Mike. Fucking awesome match.
Jesus Christ, this fucking dork.
Did you know it's a love letter to wrestling?
My number 5, is it?
Yep.
Is AJ Styles Shinsuke Nakamura Wrestle Kingdom 10. If you have not seen it, go back.
Same exact.
Watch it again. It's one of his best ever, dude. I love that shit.
I'm fairly certain that was AJ's last match before he came to WWE.
It was.
Yeah, very good. What, go watch it. That's what I just said. Please go watch it.
Yeah, match was awesome.
I actually wanted to rewatch it while I was doing this, and I think you need like a New Japan subscription. Like I couldn't even find it on YouTube or anything.
I'll send a link.
Or if you watch wrestling, you could probably find
watch.
Yeah, no, it is 100% there. Easy peasy too. Real quick, this is off topic, but something important to me. Kaiju Big Battle now has a Patreon account, and you can go back if you subscribe to it. They have every single old show ever, including the several that I've been to and the several that our buddy Jim has been to. You can see, ready for this? This is a true story. Joe Archie, Rainbow Unicorn, goes up to the fucking on the apron while the monster's on the ground. He does this universal get out of the way sign. You see me stand up in the footage, walk away because I'm not an asshole. And then you see Rainbow Unicorn jump on Jim Del Chapo and Joe Archie's lap because they do not understand wrestling etiquette. You see Rainbow Unicorn apologizing for landing directly on Joe.
It's their own fault.
It's unbelievable. It's today's Joe's birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday, Joe. But the truth is, God damn it, he landed right on them.
Does Joe
because
listen?
he won't. No, doesn't matter.
Necro Butcher, man. You know what I'm saying?
But I couldn't believe it. But yes, we also sat in a much safer spot the next time we went. I think Joe was scared.
That's funny. Joe was scared.
PJ, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. You have to go. You have to go to Kaiju Big Battle one time.
Weekend when we
Does that have anything to do with AJ Styles?
Yes, he did Kaiju.
No, yeah.
He was Dr. Cube. I guarantee it. It's a popular
I also
thing.
had AJ
and
I guarantee it.
10, by the way, for my number 5. BG?
My number 5 is AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels versus Samoa Joe from Unbreakable 2005. Incredible triple threat match. The chemistry.
Much higher.
The chemistry.
Dumb piece of shit, idiot.
The chemistry.
Okay, back to me, I guess.
Number 4.
AJ Styles versus Kurt Angle, Genesis 2010. This is a super, super underrated match no one fucking talks about. This was for the World Championship. I love Kurt Angle. I love AJ Styles. This is Perk Angle still, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just saying this is a fucking banger that no one talks about.
My number 4, AJ Styles versus John Cena, Royal Rumble 2017.
Higher.
Easily one of the best matches of Cena's career. I think a strong argument can be it is the best match of Cena's career, and AJ Styles is a big reason for that.
My number 4 is AJ versus Knock from Wrestle Kingdom. Amazing match. Go watch it.
Number 3?
Is it back to me already?
Yep.
Yeah, number 3.
God damn it, I just clicked over because can you do me a favor, BJ? Just send an email. reminding people.
Just send an email?
Send an email. Hold on, I gotta get
What
back
does that
on
mean?
this. Just send an email.
Send an email.
For Mark
to
Madness.
who?
For
About
Mark,
what?
For Mark Madness, do it. AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels. It was a 30-minute Iron Man match at Against All Odds 2005. These two had, these three guys, we'll talk about it again. The chemistry is just from independence to the TNA scene. And TNA felt special at this time. This felt something that could be sustainable as WCW's replacement, at least to me at the time. BJ, I think you can probably speak to that as well. It felt
2002, baby.
Okay, this is 2005. We're 3 years clear.
I know, I'm saying, but it started in 2002.
But that was when it was. That was when it was the weekly pay-per-view still. By 2005, we had a TV deal.
I had that on our album mentioned.
It was the TV deal, man. No, but I'm just saying the match itself was incredible.
Spike?
Well, yeah, they weren't just on Spike. They were on somewhere else first.
They were on something. I know.
Fox
At first, they were
Sports
somewhere
Net.
else. That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, there was one that became where it was
First
weekly
introduced
pay-per-views, and then it was weekly free. And that transition was like the end of 04 into 05-ish, I think. And by then, we're like, whoa, what the fuck? Because then you could see whatever. Regardless, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels Against All Odds 2005. Go watch it. 30 minutes.
Yeah, I want to give an honorable mention to a weekly TNA pay-per-view. This was TNA number 8.
Here we go.
It's him against Jerry Lynn and Low Ki. The triple threat match. It's fucking awesome.
My number 3 is AJ and John Cena SummerSlam 2016.
Oh my
now,
God, Mark
I realize most people put Cena and AJ from Royal Rumble 2017 above it, but the fact that AJ won this match was significant to me, so I put it higher because that was putting the stamp of approval on AJ.
Mm-hmm. My number 3 is AJ versus Brock from Survivor Series. An absolute dream match for me. Two of my favorites of all time. They fucking delivered. Like Mike said, they saved us from Brock versus Jinder Mahal.
I was so afraid that was going to happen.
Yep, terrified.
My number 2, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Turning Point 2005. Everything you love about Samoa Joe, you saw here first. The jumping, the moving out of the way, the hard slaps, everything that everybody loves about Samoa Joe came from this moment. And the exact same can be said for AJ Styles. This is one of the first times anyone, I remember this is one of the first matches I ever saw for either one of these guys. Because you saw WCW, little indie shit on tape and shit. I'm not cognizant. This shit is unbelievable. These dudes are beating each other to death. Samoa Joe is fat dude who is like cardio all day. This was incredible.
Wasn't that fat back then, though, actually?
Yeah, I mean, he was really thick cut. That was a time of, everyone's on steroids still. Everyone's ripped to shreds, and this dude's, looks like fucking Cassius Ohno. I didn't use his real name.
My number 2, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, TNA Unbreakable 2005. I was not watching wrestling at all during this time. I have seen this match before because, it's like the stuff of legend. It was talked about so much. Making this list, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to rewatch it. Been a while since I've seen it. You can find it on TNA's YouTube if you want to watch it. I would recommend that you do. And it just confirmed everything from when I saw it in the past, which is this match is fucking incredible. These guys just beat the shit out of each other for a fucking half hour. This finish was amazing. Yep. Christopher Daniels wanted to do his finish, and AJ reverses it into this fucking rage kind of pain. Just so amazing. These guys fucking the chemistry that they have, unmatched.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's honestly the match I named before, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels. That's in the same exact year, him fighting each of those guys on a singles level. Both those matches again are incredible. But this three-way, that night, it was just it truly is one of my favorite matches of all time. And and that's my number 1, Mike. I'll just yell right now because it's my number 1. I think of stuff like Brock and Daniel Bryan, where you see it and you're like, I didn't expect it, and it's so much better, right? This is something where I saw these other matches, you're like, these are great matches, then they get together, it's like you said, and now you go back and you're like, is it? Mm-hmm. And guess what? It is.
It is.
Yeah. BJ?
My number 2 is AJ versus Cena from the Royal Rumble. Better than Okada and Omega.
Hell yeah.
Dave, you hear? He's listening.
My number 1, with a bullet, AJ Styles versus The Undertaker, the
Absolutely.
Boneyard match.
Same.
WrestleMania 36. Donnie, you should be fucking embarrassed to not have it on here. I get
I
it.
don't
was
have
a
any
gimmick, but
WWE
no
things.
WWE.
It's my
I don't
favorite thing.
care.
It's my
I
favorite
don't
thing
care.
he did in WWE. That's a good. Have you watched it?
Yes.
Yes.
I watched it
How long
yesterday.
ago? How long ago?
Yesterday.
Okay, because I haven't watched it.
Okay.
I haven't watched it in probably years.
It holds up. I think I've rewatched it
Absolutely holds up.
once every year since it happened because I loved it so much. And I'm telling you, dude. Basically, the only moves of the whole fucking quote-unquote match are punches, for the most part. Does not fucking matter.
We
It's
needed
the
it.
shit talk. It's the setting. Like, dude, it's one of the most creative and best things in the history of wrestling.
I agree.
That's it. It's one of the greatest things in the history of wrestling. It was
And-
cool as fuck. It was born from necessity,
Yep.
and they knocked it out of the park.
And that was the thing. This was a time where we needed this as the world.
Yeah, as the
We needed
wrestling world for
something
sure.
Good. No, as just life in general, we needed something good, and they gave it to us. AJ and Undertaker fucking delivered. Then you hear about the backstory of the Undertaker in this, and this is very involved. And so it was awesome that AJ, Donnie, technically, WrestleMania main eventer.
No, from the bottom of my heart, this time, the pandemic, right? When we look back on that, the what was the match with Cena and Wyatt? What do we call that again? Funhouse, Bray Wyatt Funhouse.
Firefly Funhouse.
Firefly, right? There are those things. Even Sting did that thing, right? With
Sting
like
did the
Darby
thing.
Allin. Remember the tag team match that they did like inside that
Oh
warehouse?
yeah, that was fun.
That was like there.
That was 2020.
Mike, it was. You're right. It was
shit.
born out of necessity, but it was fucking incredible.
Oh yeah.
And they just don't
was
do
awesome.
it anymore. They just refuse. It's Lucha Underground
Where-
shit, and they refuse to do it.
Where would this be if you include WWE stuff?
It's my
In it.
favorite thing he did in WWE.
Yeah.
That's not an answer.
I mean, I'm saying like, is this
it's
top
not-
5?
So I always wonder if I should quantify those as matches because they don't
be
feel like
belts.
Lucha.
Yes, it's a match.
And no, it's not. Yo, I'm actually, if I'm being somebody, I'm kind of being match striker here, where
Well,
it's
you're being
like,
Meltz. Meltz wouldn't grade this because he said it wasn't a match.
yeah, I'm not
But-
sure I'd grade it on
But it
here
is
either.
a match because, like, is a buried alive match that happens in the arena not a match? This was a buried alive match.
Well, Mike, you're not. I don't know why you're yelling at me. I just don't know if I agree with the
Because it's
quantification
dumb
of
to
it as a
even
normal match.
suggest that you shouldn't quantify.
I don't know
it
if
as
I
a
would
match.
listen. If I'm going to put it on my list, it's going to be number one, number two, somewhere in there. But yeah, I would say number
That
two
was the- that
because
was the answer then.
number two probably. Of all, if I had to go back and watch one fucking segment match thing, it would be Claire
Well,
Lynch. But if I had to
I'll
start
tell you
one
this.
into that, if I had to start one into that,
That
it
was
would be AG Styles, Samoa Joe,
Well,
Christopher Daniels.
AG
That's a
Styles.
match.
We'll say
AG
this.
Styles.
I
Styles.
can't call him BG anymore. He's BJ. So it's AG. I'm sorry, dude. I don't make the rules.
Technically, Undertaker defeated AJ Styles in a Boneyard match.
He did.
So it's a
I
match.
saw it.
Yep.
Witnessed it.
Oh, we all did. We covered
Right.
it during the pandemic. We stayed
Damn right
when
we did.
everyone else quit.
You
We
watched
kept
a whole
going.
bunch of dicks first.
I don't know what you mean.
You don't know what I mean?
No.
WrestleMania.
On your Zoom?
Oh, that was that night.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah, that was. I learned a lot about the internet. That was, dude. Yo, it was hardcore porn and the N word. We were like, shut it down.
Nice.
Hardcore gay pornography and the N word blaring because someone hacked our room. Get vocal. R.I.P. Totally dead. Crazy.
That's the
Okay.
end of the show.
All right. Bye.